2 years. And so winning 4, they've really they've doubled their win total over the last 2 years, So they're ready to roll as they're coming next week, homecoming. And we're going to be, and I haven't talked to you about this, but I'm assuming you'll be there. At the bonfire Thursday night. We're going to be broadcasting live 2 hours before the bonfire, talking some Graham Steer football and homecoming and everything going on. So we'll be out there at the bonfire. Will be taking place out at the Lady Blue Field, and we'll be out there for that. And so you can come out, you can sit around and listen to us talk football, and come out with a big night with the Graham Steers. Get ready for homecoming festivities next week.
You bet. And then I got one other thing that I promised Mr. Dax Freeman is tomorrow the Romp and Stomp and Big Blue Band is in the regional band competition.
Band contest tomorrow.
Right, and they play at 2:45 at Memorial Stadium in Wichita Falls. So I'd like everybody to come out and support the RSP3.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time, too, because for the band, there's a lot of bands. If you haven't been to all these contests, they're pretty cool.
They really are.
You've got all the whole region, all the bands out there. They're going to be out there playing all the different shows. You see one after another, and they're really incredible. And watch for the band, because this is a state year. They can advance, and we'll see how they do as they get ready to roll with their band contest tomorrow.
And just having a kid in band, I know these kids work hard, just as the football teams do, and my daughter's up there from 9 o'clock every Monday night, and they do early morning practice, so they work hard. So come out and support them. It'd be great.
Well, one of the things I remember Coach McCoy always said, he goes, it takes the fans, it takes the team, it takes the band, it takes everybody to make it go.
Amen.
So it takes it all. Burkburnett Bulldogs made their way out on the field tonight. They're wearing all black. They got white sleeves, orange numbers, and pink socks tonight, as it is the pink out night here in Burkburnett. As they have made their way out on the field, the Graham Steers are coming out of their locker room, and they made their way out on the field.
They got a little bit of a walking wounded to it, looks like.
Yeah, they've got
several players out.
They've got 4 guys out. Steers have got some people out, but we'll see how they do. I just saw on the way up here, speaking of players being out, that Tony Romo is doubtful for Sunday.
Oh, my goodness.
With a bum ankle and a rib injury, so we'll see as they take on the Giants, but that's another subject for another day. Just reminded me that the Steers are fixing to make their way out on the field. Now, the Steers are going to be wearing those grays tonight, the gray jerseys, the gray pants, along with the white war bonnet, and they got those white numbers on them, so it's a little bit hard to pick up. So we'll have to wait to see how this one always ends up, because those are white numbers. We saw those at Brownwood, and
yeah,
it's a little bit tough.
They are tough to see. I was just showing something that a store from another place. But anyway, here comes the Graham Steers
as they're making their way out on the field, led by the Blue Crew, the 16th ranked Graham Steers, making their way out and getting ready to roll.
Boy, those white numbers are hard to see.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sitting there just thinking, oh, my goodness. But we get numbers wrong tonight, folks. We're sorry.
Yeah,
we're trying.
We'll try with that.
White and gray do not go together.
No, not at all. All right, the Steers have made their way out, and they're headed to the end zone to top things over. Here come the captains out for the Steers on the coin toss, brought to you by Highsmith Automotive. You've got Gonzalez along with Sides, Hagen Hughes, and Kenneth Dixon for the Steers. They'll be making their way out. Highsmith Automotive bringing tonight's coin toss. If you need to get your car, truck, SUV checked out, looked at, worked on, think of the Highsmith Automotive at 927 Loving Highway. Oil changes, engine repair, the tires and windshield wipers, they got you covered at Highsmith Automotive. All right, the coin is being tossed. The Steers will be calling it. It's in the air, and the Steers, well, looking at it, it looks like Burke won, and we'll defer to the second half. Steers are going to get the call on it, and the Burke is going to be defending the south goal, looks like. They're going to be defending the north goal, and the Steers will be defending the south goal. The Steers will be receiving the ball to go on offense first, and that's the way the coin toss go.
Kind of weird. Old school.
Yep.
You win the toss, you always wanted the ball. And we're playing on this old school field with the old grass out here. That would have been a different way to see it if they went ahead and took the ball.
And that is your Highsmith Automotive coin toss here on your Lincoln Leader. All right, we're going to take our last break as we get the national anthem and get ready for Graham Steer football. So stick around, stay tuned. It's the Graham Steers right here on your Lincoln Leader Q94.7 and Lincoln
They're
Radio.
called Star Tire in Graham, but there are a lot more. Of course, Star Tire has the most complete selection in the Lake Country of tires, sized to fit virtually every vehicle and all competitively priced. But did you know that Star Tire also carries a full line of aftermarket wheels, including American Racing, Hilo, Rockstar by KMC, and many more? Star Tire has a full line of car and truck accessories to trick out your ride bumper to bumper. And with deer season only weeks away, come check out the selection of feeders and some of the most comfortable deer blinds you've ever hunted in. Star Tires, and so much more. 228 Elm Street in Graham.
It's times like, now that we need to hold on to our vehicles as long as we can. And the Oil Pit has been helping you keep your car or truck for years. Literally. The Hughes family has been working hard to keep your family on the road and safe with oil changes, transmission fluids, and fluid level and tire pressure checks. And that family tradition Tom Hughes started years ago. Stop by the Oil Pit on 4th and Graham or call 940-549-5136.
Always proud to support the Graham Steers and Lady Blues is Sierra Bank. Sierra Bank has been a mainstay of the community for decades, helping new and established businesses reach their goals. Sierra Bank is there for you too, offering personal checking and savings, online banking and bill pay, convenient drive-through, debit cards, and more, including personal, home, and auto loans. Sierra Bank, banking that's true to Texas, with 8 locations including Graham and Bryson, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This special sports broadcast is brought to you in part by Graham Tank Trucks, transport bobtails and pump trucks. Graham Tank Trucks is in the process of expanding and looking for new clientele. With professional staff, their services include service work at all hours, day or night, drilling mud, fresh and saltwater hauling, and more. Call 940-549-1104 and let Graham Tank Trucks know what they can do for you. That's 940-549-1104.
Covering the listening area and beyond is Drennan Realty. Whether buying or selling residential, commercial, and rural properties, trust Drennan Realty. No real estate too large or too small.
All right, we're getting ready for the kickoff here at Burkburnett Field, and both teams are lining up to get ready to roll. And the Steers are on the opposite side of the field. We're on the home side, where we'll be broadcasting from. Steers have made their way out on the field for the to receive the ball. Burkburnett's lining up to kick it, and of course back for the Steers you've got Wilson along with Hughes and Gonzalez. 2 of those 3 guys are pretty dangerous to get the ball.
Oh, absolutely. I tell you what, folks, this is a beautiful night for football. It's got a perfect wind. It's just perfect weather. It's nice.
Yeah, this is the way. This is when God intended football to be played. This is the kind of weather he was talking about. All right, Burkburnett is going to be kicking the ball off. It's going to be number 9, Mason Everett, will be doing the kicking duty. And the Steers will be receiving the ball.
I was watching him in pregame, and he has a pretty decent kickoff, so we might see a little Hagen Hughes right off the bat, unless they've scouted those pretty good and know not to kick it to him.
Steers have bunching up a little bit. Now they're going to spread out. And Everett will wind it up for the kick. Gets the whistle, approaches the ball, and here we go. It's going to be Hughes, and nope, it's going to go out of bounds on the kick, and the Steers will get the ball in good field position. Matt's getting fired up over here.
They're playing some of that. I'm telling you, this is old school field. They're playing the old school music. Yeah. Or that horse, that's the horse. That's it.
Yeah. You don't hear that very often.
You just don't. Makes me want to sue that and go fight.
Yeah, that's 1970s kind of stuff there, you know.
Hey, class of 87, buddy.
That's right, there you go. All right, the Steers offense is going to come out on the field. They're going to get the ball at the 30-yard line after the ball goes out of bounds. Turner bringing them out, and the Steers are going to immediately go with the spread. They're going to put twin receivers out on the right side. They're going to put one on the left. You've got Martin in the backfield, Turner in the gun. Parker has been the go-to lately, so watch him. Turner calls the signal, takes the snap. They're going to roll out to the right side, look, throw downfield, wide open, and dropping the ball is Mr. Side.
Yeah, Derek turned his head and was running upfield before he caught the ball. I mean, the ball hit him right in the number 9 number. Good pass by Landry.
Very, very much wide open.
Yeah.
Second down and 10 for the Steers. And they'll line it up again. Just underway here in the first quarter. Twin receivers right, one left. Turner in the gun. There's the snap. They're going to hand the ball off the mark, go around the right side. Got a good block. He's upfield. He's going to get close to the first down and take it right up to the 40-yard line. And if he didn't get the first, it's going to be real close to it.
Yeah, I think they're going to mark him about a yard short on that, Rick. Good side on the good blocking on the right side of the line. That's what I was trying to say there, behind Chance Moss. And
second half a yard. Turner in the gun, going to hand it to Martin again, takes it upfield, gets the first down, it gets it up to the 44-yard line, where the Steelers will have a first down and 10.
Well, I was trying to say it was Logan Taylor and Chance Moss on that right side and Connor Smith over there filling in at tight end. Now I got it down.
One thing about it, man, that Steelers have got one massive offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Gang of 3 on the right side, 1 on the left. Fumble the ball. Turner picks it back up. Pressure coming. Throws it out. It's caught way downfield at the 39-yard line. But Turner took a big shot once he let go of the ball. Smith caught it. But what a pass under pressure.
Yes, absolutely. Landry took the snap, and you want to talk about the luck of the bounce. It bounced right back up into his arms after he fumbled it and got a good pass off to Connor Smith.
No huddle offense. Twin receivers got one left. Turner takes the snap. Looking for Parker. Steps up in the pocket. He's hit again. Throws it out. It's incomplete as he's looking for Side.
I'll tell you what, the offensive line did a heck of a job there, and Landry Turner did exactly what he's supposed to do, step up in the pocket and make the throw, just kind of overthrew Derek Side just a little bit.
Second down and 10 for the Steers. Play coming in from the sideline. Steers going to put twin receivers out wide right, one to the left. Turner's going to get in the gun with Martin in the backfield. Turner calls the signals, hand it to Martin, goes over that right side, gets a pretty good block, keeps rolling and dragging people with him. Will bring up a third down and about, let's see, a long 3 short, let's see, what is that? 4.
About 4 yards, yeah.
Yeah, about 4 to go.
Yeah, Nick Martin with a good run there. It's a little bulldozer. I thought he was going out, but they're keeping him back in. They got Hagan Hughes and him in the backfield. This that.
They're going to run that Okie.
Yeah, Connor's back there too. Yep, Okie.
Yep, they're going to run the Okie. Which, if you don't know what the Okie is, it's like a wishbone shotgun formation. Called the Okie. There's the snap. They're going to hand the ball off to Hughes. He's bottled up. He doesn't get the first down. As they keep fighting, it takes it to about the 35-yard line, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and some real estate.
Yeah, I think we lost a yard on that one.
We're going to make a 4th down and 5 now, so lost 2 on the play.
I think Burkburnett had that stuff out there ready for it.
So Steelers are going for it on 4th and 6 from the Burke 35. Turner takes the snap. Pressure coming. Throwing downfield. It's caught, and it's a first down as that's
Cameron Patterson.
Cameron Patterson get on that one.
Now, a heck of a catch by Cameron Patterson. It's just a little bit behind him, and he pulled it in, and heck of a catch. Good throw. He had a little bit of pressure on him. Landry did, and good job.
So Patterson getting the first down, makes the first down and 10 for the Steelers at the Bulldog 27. One receiver wide left, 2 to the right. There's the snap. Make the handoff. Turner dropping back. Tons and tons of time. Throws it out. It's caught by Hughes as he goes across the on the crossing route. Takes it down to about the 15. Let's see, down to the 10-yard line for a big first down. But my gosh, he had a lot of time.
Yes, he did. I was talking to Coach Merritt about his offensive line, how good of a job they're doing this year, and he goes, "Well, that's all me." And then he made a joke. I said, "No, they're doing a good job."
First down at 10. First and goal from the 10-yard line. As the Steelers will line it up, twin receivers to the left and right. Send a man in motion to the left, Turner in the gun. There's the snap, dropping back to pass, pressure coming. Throwing toward the end zone man there, and caught, touchdown, Derek Sides.
Beautiful.
That's Derek Sides. I mean, the Turner just laid the baby in the cradle.
Yeah. That was a beautiful pass, beautiful catch. Nice play. Good blocking. This is a perfect play for the Steers.
So Creel will come in for the extra point as the Steers march downfield on the kickoff and get the touchdown.
This is one thing that we really need to work on this game, I think, in all of our district games, is point after attempt.
It'll be Groves to hold. There's snap set, kick is up, and it is good. And the Steers take a 7-0 lead over the Bulldogs at 8:53 here in the first quarter. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Steers on Q94.7.
It's times like, now that we need to hold on to our vehicles as long as we can. And the Oil Pit has been helping you keep your car or truck for years. Literally. The Hughes family has been working hard to keep your family on the road and safe with oil changes, transmission fluids, and fluid level and tire pressure checks. And that family tradition Tom Hughes started years ago. Stop by the Oil Pit on 4th and Graham or call 940-549-5136.
Football. Steers will top 7-0 at 8:53 mark here in the first quarter. And Steers will be kicking the ball off. The Burkburnett coach down there telling his team, guys, relax, calm down, and get ready for the rest of this game. It's just now underway.
Yeah, no use in panicking yet.
Steer kicking team on. It'll be Carrillo to kick the ball into a slat win.
Coach Boswell's been there in Burke for a while.
Yeah, he's one of Kenny Davis's best friends.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Carrillo to kick the ball. It's going to be a pooch kick. Called for a fair catch at the 35, and that's where the Burkburnett Bulldogs will take it first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line. And Steer defense will come out on the field for the first time. We'll see what the Steers can do against this multifaceted, what they call it's kind of a, Coach Davis told me a wing tee beer.
Yeah, wing tee. And when we're talking wing tee, the running back the quarterback's right up under the center, and then the running back is maybe 2 yards off the quarterback. So it's quick.
Askew, the running back, his first game back in 2 games. Lewis is the quarterback. He will be in the gun with Askew in the backfield. One receivers to left, one right. Drop back to pass. Pressure coming. Throws it out on the screen pass and drops it.
Yeah, that was when we sit there and we talked about the wing team. They come out to a spread offense right on the first right off the bat. When they tried to get it to Askew, and Askew just couldn't really handle it. I knew it was going to be a screen pass. The offensive lineman just let our defensive players through it, and we knew it was coming, I think.
First down and second down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 35. We go back to that wing T set. Receivers left and right. Lewis will get under center. Calls the signals, takes the snap. Hands, there will be a quarterback keep. Now they go the option, fumbles the ball. Quarterback gets back. Oh, no, it's still on the ground. Steers pick it over. Womack is headed for the end zone. Touchdown. Will they call it down? Let's see. We don't know how they could call that down. The ball he picked it up off the ground. Nobody was on the ground, but there has not been an indication yet.
Wow. I think are they going to
call it incomplete pass?
I don't know how they could call it an incomplete pass. He pitched it behind him.
It was a pitch.
Yeah.
They're going to say the ball was down?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just not a very good call.
Yeah, Womack picked up with one hand and took it back for a touchdown.
Yeah, and Kenny Davison is not happy. I think if he had a little red flag right now, he would throw it.
All the refs are standing up there on the midfield talking about it. I mean, it was a pitch and a fumble. I mean, how much more plainer it could be?
That should be a Womack touchdown.
They're spotting the ball at the 30-yard line where it went down.
I mean, the quarterback was never on the ball. He jumped on it, and I thought it was down, and then he just squirted out from underneath.
Let's see what the call is here.
Holy cow.
Now they're moving it back up to the 35-yard line.
Wow. That is
I mean, at least ought to be a recovered fumble.
Wow.
But they're over there talking to the coach about it right now.
How can they say that was a forward pass? I think that's what they're going to have to say that was. I don't even know how they could call that.
I don't know. Burke's setting up to run the offense.
wonder if we get hold of Matlock office and have they come do an eye exam real quick.
But either way, they're calling that an incomplete forward pass is what they're calling that.
Wow.
That's amazing. It was a pitch.
That was a pitch behind him.
Wow. Either way, it makes it second down and 10. Twin receivers both sides. There's a snap. Pressure coming. Quarterback under pressure, throws down, and it is incomplete. It is knocked and broke loose by Hunter Baca.
Wow. I don't even know how that quarterback got out of that. He had Langley, he had Riddell, he had Tiny D, he had everybody all over him, and Jim Bob Perry. I mean, they were all just up in his grill, and he got away with that one.
Third down and 10 to go now.
I guess that's the brother of Marcus Askew Bet.
Yes, it is. And he got
Askew Bet.
And there's another one that's even younger, number 2, that's on the team. Lewis in the shotgun. There's a snap, drop back, looking, throwing downfield. There's a man open, and it is incomplete.
And wow, we were definitely burned on that play. That was a beautiful pass by Askew, and he got away with that one.
Here comes the steer. The punt team is going to come out, and and Hughes is going to be receiving the punt. We had some major confusion going on up here. It's just like, why did they lose it down? How they? I mean, I don't think I figured they must have said it was an incomplete pass.
Well,
the only thing I can figure out.
Mr. Womack was mad this
day. I don't blame him. It was his son. They scored the touchdown. There's the punt. It's away. It's going to take a Burke bounce and roll you both down to about the 15-yard line.
Good roll.
So at the 15-yard line, the Graham Steers will have a first down and 10 with 8:05 left here in the first quarter, up 7-0. And we've already had some controversial stuff. What do we got going on now?
Oh my goodness, I don't know.
We got offsides against Graham, declined.
And there's probably a good decline penalty there for Bird, because that was a heck of a punt.
Yeah, that's
I'm going to say what?
Down to the 15 from the 35.
That was almost a 60-yard punt.
It was a big kick. 7-0 Graham on top. 8:05 left in the first quarter. Dallas Mavericks are up 56-55 at half over the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Just a little update, huh?
So Turner bringing them back out on the field. And Steers will set it up at their own 15-yard line, first down and 10. Steers will put twin receivers on the left side, one out to the right. Turner in the gun. Martin in the backfield. They're going to send man in motion. Turner drops back to pass, throws it out, caught side, down to the right side, first down, still on his feet, down to the 40-yard line, looking for the 45, and dropped shy of the 50-yard line.
That's the good thing about when you get Derek side the ball. Derek's really good. He has some good feet, and that's a good cut move there, and picked up pretty good, probably about a 10-yard pass, and he gained about another 20 on those runs.
Good yak yards. You're going to put it at the 47-yard line. Steers have a first down at 10. It's their own 47. Twin receivers left, one right. Turner in the gun. There's the snap. Dropping back to pass. Looking. Pressure coming. Throws it out. It's caught. And it's going to be caught by Smith after about a 3-yard gain at the 50-yard line.
Yeah. A little bitty crossing route there, a little 3-yard gain.
Going to bring up a second down and a short 8, long 7. Twin receivers to the left, one right. Turner in the gun. There's the snap. Handed to Martin. Martin dancing his way up the middle, hit, and dropped at the 49-yard line by Hayden McClendon. And it'll bring up a third down.
McClendon came up from the linebacker position there. And we were talking about Bart giving us money yards, and right now their defense is doing pretty good on against the run. Their pass is not doing very well, but they're doing pretty good run defense.
Twin receivers right, one left. Turner in the gun on third down. Pressure coming, looking. Throws up in the, gets away from one guy. Still looking, throws it up for grabs. Parker's there.
Oh my God.
And he has to tackle. He's tackled before the ball gets there, and you can give that 10 yards in a first down.
Yeah. There wasn't only one flag. It was a sea of yellow flags because
Yeah,
Todd Parker was fixing to catch the ball, and number, I can't see his number right now, but he was all over him.
It's number 20, it looks like, Eric Shelby. And the Steelers get a first down and a 10 yards and a first down.
But kudos to Landry Turner on that. He danced around, shrugged off a few Burke players, and made a really good throw.
A 15-yarder down to the 34-yard line. Twin receivers left, one right, Turner in the gun. There's a snap. Hand the ball to Martin. Martin up the middle, and he's going to take it close to the 30-yard line. And they're going to give him the 30. That'll bring up a second down and about 5 to go for the first down.
We can handle 5 yards to carry. Once Nick Martin gets the ball, he's like a little bitty bulldozer back there. And I think 8 of the 11 Burkburnett Bulldog players was on him, and Nick was still carrying them.
Well, he's been averaging about 6.5 yards per carry, so not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
2 to the right, 1 to the left for the Steelers. There is the snap to Turner. Pressure coming. Look, do we have a flag or we got something?
I think it was a shoe.
Oh, okay. Incomplete pass, by the way.
Maybe it was a flag. I don't know. I think they got holding on Graham.
Yeah, it's holding against Graham. Well, I thought I saw a flag flying in there.
Let's not tell it's flag.
I know it's a brown.
It's a brown flag. He must not watch this flag very often.
Yeah, it's kind of a nasty looking flag. 6 minutes left here in the first quarter, and it is 7-0 Graham on top. Steelers with the ball. They're going to be penalized on the holding call. One of the most penalized teams in the district. Back at the Burke 40, so they'll bring up a second down and 15 to go. One receivers to the left, one to the right. Snap to Turner. Looking out, finds Parker. Parker dashing up the field to 30. He's up to the 25, and he's going to get real close to the first down.
Yeah, that was a design screen pass out to Todd Parker, like a little bubble screen, and he caught it for about 2 yards and made some good UF yards.
That'll bring up a third down and about 2 to go for the first down. The ball at the Burke 26. Twin receivers to the left, one right, hand off to Martin. Martin got a good hold. He is hit, and he is going to be brought down close to the marker. Looks like he got the 25. That's going to be about a half yard short, but McClendon again getting in there. McClendon getting in and getting the tackle. It is going to be just a little bit short, 4th and short. Steelers going no huddle.
That young man's coming up from that linebacker position pretty fast.
Twin receivers to the left, one right on 4th and short. Hand to Martin. Martin dances his way in for the first down. And again, McClendon with the tackle. And that'll bring up a first down for the Steelers. They keep the ball rolling, and they get it inside the 25 down to about the 22-yard line.
That's 2 fourth down plays that we've converted on this game so far this first quarter.
The ball at the 22. There's a handoff this time to Cannon. Cannon blows up the middle, and he's going to take it down close to the 10-yard line.
I'll tell you what, there's a heck of a job by our offensive line there. Taylor Hopkins had a good block along with Dixon and Logan Taylor.
So first down for the Steelers, and they're going to take it down to the 12-yard line. So first and 10 for the Steelers at the Bulldog 12. Got to stand up so I can see what's going on.
I have to stand up on the other side.
You can't see because of the press box. Hand off to Cannon again. There he goes. He's down to the 5, dancing around close down to the goal line, and he'll be just shy. We'll pick up another first down at about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, Cannon's a good change of pace. You got Nick Martin in there that's the Bulldog, and then you got Cannon coming in there with a little speed. Good change of pace. I think we're going to see Cannon with the ball again.
No huddle for the Steelers. There's the handoff. Cannon again. Bulls his way up close to the goal line.
Touchdown.
And he is in for a touchdown. So the Steelers are pushing 13-0 with 4:17 left here in the first quarter. As Casey Cannon coming in. This is that tandem, or the trend, I guess you'd say, for the Graham Steelers, a three-headed monster at running back. And you can't deny any of these guys.
No.
On to the extra point is Creel. We Groves the hole. There's snap, set, kick is up, and it looks good. And the Steelers take a 14-0 lead over the Burkburnett Bulldogs. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Chances are, if you have a new driver in your household, you'll experience a car crash. Anywhere from a minor fender bender to a major gotta replace the body accident. Since 1958, Graham Auto Rebuilders has been providing the area with the highest quality bodywork with the latest technology available. With experience like that, you know you can count on Graham Auto Rebuilders to get your vehicle back in tip-top condition. Give Roger or Jimmy a call at 940-549-2357.
Welcome back to Graham Steer football. The Steers take a 14-0 lead here at 4:17 mark in the first quarter. And they take the ball. The Steers have had the ball twice, and they scored twice.
That's pretty good.
And almost scored on defense.
And the big thing, I think, to that, Rick, is that we got 2 extra points.
Right.
You know, we converted 2 PATs, so good for Mr. Perillo out there.
Perillo will be kicking the ball as it keeps blowing off the tee. Now he's got it set up. And he'll back up and get ready to send it down. 4:17 first quarter, 14-0 Graham. He's going to send it over on the right side, and it is going to go out of bounds. And the Bulldogs will have it at their own 30-yard line. And the Bulldogs will come back and they'll try it again, see what they can do here on their second try.
2 little good sources of interest, just to intrigue you a little bit. In the first quarter, you got Snyder 10 and Stephenville 6.
Wow.
Or, 7. And then Brownwood and Wally is tied up at 7 in the first quarter. So
couple of games to watch.
Good, interesting games there to watch.
Yeah, you get this time of year, you start getting some of the nitty-gritty of these districts, and start seeing some really good matchups. All right, the Bulldog offense coming back out on the field.
Did I say Big Springs? I mean Snyder 10 and Stephenville 7.
Snyder and Stephenville.
Yeah, that's an upset.
Well, the Steer offensive line is playing switcheroo. They got 4 guys up front. Wing T set, Lewis under center, man in motion. They're going to hand the quarterback keep, and he's not going very far. As you've got Cotton Game along with Riddell on the tackle.
Yeah, they came up from the linebacker position. Both of them filled the hole perfectly.
2nd down and 9 to go for the first down. Now they're going to go put Tandy D back over on the right side, Langley on the left where they normally play. Now they're going to switch it up, put Tandy D back on the left side. The wing tee set for the Bulldogs. Lewis under center has a man in motion going left. They're going to hand the ball off to Askew. He's hit after about a 1-yard gain. They'll bring up a 3rd down and about 7 to go for the first down.
Now, Arredondo from the nose guard position just kind of shrugged off the center and just threw to the side. Made a good tackle there. Held him to about a 1-yard pickup.
Yeah, I'll bring up a 3rd down and 7 to go for the first down. The clock ticking away at 3:13 here in the first quarter. Steers on top 14-0. We're going to be going to Torrey here in just a bit, or our next break, so be listening for that. Twin receivers on both sides this time. Spread offense for the Bulldogs for 3rd and 7. Lewis gets the snap. Pressure coming. Being flushed out. Riddell running him out. He's running for the sideline, and he'll get back to about the original line of scrimmage. They'll bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, he better run out of bounds. He had big old Dustin McCorder fixing to come down on him, and he's like, I see 99. I think I'll just move on out of bounds.
Yeah, he got out of bounds.
Actually, he lost a couple of yards.
Yeah, he lost it back to the 30-yard line, so we're going to 4th down and 10 when he stepped out.
Let's see if isn't Hagan like the leading punt returner?
Yeah, he's the leading punt returner in the district at the moment. He's standing back at his 35-yard line, awaiting the punt. There's the snap. Punt is away, a good punt. Oh. It's like a block in the back down here.
Yeah, that's what I was, and
I know.
we got away with one there.
The ball hit and just died right at the 44-yard line. That's when the Steers will take over first and 10. Yeah, I was thinking, wait, okay, where's the flag at?
Yeah. For some reason I can never get that little backspin in my golf game.
Yeah.
He got it there.
He got it there, though. 2:42 left in the first quarter. 14-0 Steers on top. Offense coming back out has scored on 2 possessions We'll see what they do here. Steers this time with the twin receivers on the left side, one to the right. Martin in the backfield. Landry in the gun. They're going to send Smith in motion. There's snap. Looking to pass. Thrown out, and it is dropped by Smith. They'll bring up 8, second down and 10.
I think we kind of got away with one there, too, when Connor Smith was in motion. Before the snap, he started going towards the line of scrimmage, so we got away with a little procedure call there.
Second down and 10 for the Steers. Play coming in from the sideline. 14-0. Graham on top. Twin receivers on both sides, right near the line. Turner in the gun. There's the snap. Takes the handoff. Looking downfield. There's a man there. And bam! McClennan just hit side and dislodged the ball as the ball got there.
Yeah, Derek took a pretty good shot there. I think he'll probably come off the field for a minute and gather his faculty back a little bit. Yeah, he took a shot.
McClennan, man, that guy is all over the place.
He's a big kid. You know, you got, a 6'2", 180 senior there in Hayden McClennan. McClennan, it looks like him. Yeah.
We got an official timeout on the field for just a moment. 2:31 left here in the first quarter as the Steers have taken a 14-0 lead, and it has been all Steers all over the place tonight.
Yes, it has. Well, we're playing some good ball, which we expected would be playing pretty good against this team. I think we had Nope, I thought maybe for a minute Bart took a timeout. They had all their water girls and everything out there. Referees were like, get off the field, get off the field.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get off the It looks like we're going to get off the field, so we'll try again to talk to Troy here in just a bit. So we'll try that again. But yeah, they're trying to get off the field, and the timeout is over. And the Steer offense coming back out. 3 receivers on the left side, 1 to the right. Turner in the gun. There's the snap. Throws it out. Parker on the little swing pass. Parker making his way up the middle, gets the first down, and a lot more as he takes it down to the 39-yard line. Todd Parker has become really the go-to receiver the last few weeks.
He has. He's kind of filled some big shoes in Bryce Reeves, and Todd Parker's really done a good job, and he catches the ball. When he catches it, he's exciting. You don't know what's going to happen.
First down and 10 for the Steers at the Bulldog 39-yard line. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Hand off to Cannon. Cannon working his way up the middle, takes it down to the 35-yard line, and we'll bring up a second down.
You know, I could say in case Cannon's running, he has a little bit of Hagen Hughes in him with a little jitterbug, and then a little bit of Bulldog in him, you know, like the Nick Martin. So he's a good relief for them.
Well, he's not the biggest guy out there, but boy, I mean, he has no fear when it hit that line. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, second down, and 5 from the Steers. We got sent Patterson in motion. Throws it out to Patterson on the catch, and he's going to take it down. He falls down after picking up about 3 on the play.
Now another good hit by McClellan out there, number 4. He's coming up from the safety position, and he's a pretty good little safety out there.
So they'll bring up a 3rd down and 4, pick up a 1 on the play. Well, Steers were saying that he was tripped.
Yeah.
So a 3rd down and 4 for the Steers. Twin receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's the snap. They're going to hand the ball off to Cannon, going around him. He's bottled up, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, you could tell, I mean, just from the last 2 plays that we're not really used to playing on natural grass like this, and it's kind of catching our shoes a little bit, and we're stumbling.
So a 4th down and 4 for the Steers. They've converted 2 4th down calls so far.
Oh, I hope he didn't exit.
We'll see what happens there. Yes, it's all about me. Twin receivers to the left, 1 to the right. A twin on both sides this time. Turner in the gun. There's the snap. Pressure coming. Turner steps up. He's got some room. He's down to the 30, down to the 25. Spin move down to the 20 and down inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line, and that is a big pickup for us.
Yeah. Landry just took the ball and did it on himself and had a good run there. And Linda reminded me before the game, we were talking about him being like 5'7", 5'9". She's like, no, sir, I'm 5'11".
5'11".
Yeah. So
He was running big that time.
he was running big, and he's a good little runner.
19-yard line, first down for the Steers at the Bulldog 19.
I think we're going to let the time tick out.
Looks like we're going to let the time tick out, and we'll see if we can sit down and get a hold of Torrey down on the sideline. And the first quarter will come to an end with the Steers on top 14-0. As the Steers did a great job here on the first quarter.
And once again, we picked up that fourth down. Rick did not hex us, so we did pick up that fourth down.
Okay, we're going to run down the sideline, and we're going to pick up. And Torrey, how the first quarter, what's going on down the sideline? All right, Torrey, thank you for that update. We really appreciate it. Brought to you by Brian Insurance. All right, let's get ready to go to the second quarter with the Steers on top 14-0. And here is our first quarter stats. 11 first down for the Steers, nothing for the Bulldogs.
How many was that?
Nothing. Rushing yards. The Steers with 68 yards, and how many with Burt? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, Steers were 9 of 13 passing with 119 yards. We're going to get Burkburnett nothing. they were an opener in that first quarter. Wow. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. Coach Jake Womack, great stat guy there is. Turner in the gun on first down and 10 for the 19. Going for the home run. Throws it out, and it is broken up at the last minute by Tristan Niles going high and knocking it down as they go up to Kimberlin.
The big sophomore that they just moved out, Stephen Kimberlin.
Talked to his mom this week. She was about to bust the gut. She was so happy.
Well, this young man is, I think, got some good ability. He's a big young man, 6'3". Good addition to our varsity.
Second down and 10 for the Steers at the Bulldog 19. Turner in the gun. There's snap. Pressure coming. Throws it out. It's going to be caught on the right side by Cannon. Pick up of about 7 on the play. And it'll pick up a third down and 3 to go for the first down.
That was a good little swing pass to Casey Cannon out there. And I think that's a good change of pace. You're leaving Nick out and saving Nick's legs and stuff. And put Cannon in is a good relief for him when you got a game that's pretty much the Graham Steer control. Because how many yards did they average that last quarter, Burkburnett?
Nothing. 0 in the first quarter. There's snap, hand to Cannon. Cannon working his left. He may go. He's at the 5, down to the 4, and dropped at the 2-yard line. As the Steers are knocking on the door yet again.
Can't tell what they marked it on. About the 3, 2.
On the 2-yard line. First goal from the 2. As the Steers take the ball, and Turner's going to run around the left side and walk in for the touchdown. So the Steers will take a 20-0 lead.
And that was a good play by Landry Turner there. I mean, myself and I think the Burkburnett Bulldogs both thought that Cannon was going to get the ball. He just faked it to him, and they all bit. Landry went around the left end and not a soul inside.
Carrillo on for the extra point.
3 for 3.
Looks like it. As Yvonne Carrillo will be on to take the kick. David Groves to hold. There's the snap, set, kick is up, and it is good. And the Steers go up 21-0 as we start the second quarter. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
Graham Savings and Loan in Graham, Breckenridge, and Possum Kingdom has the tools and services you need to bank in the 21st century. Mobile banking with an easy-to-use app for your smartphone or tablet with tips on how to protect your identity and report lost or stolen credit cards. Check out the one-minute loan application and online banking made easy at grahamsl.com. Whether it's business or personal banking, Graham Savings and Loan has what it takes to make life's dreams come true. Call today at 940-549-2066. Graham Savings and Loan. Member FDIC. Always supporting Graham and Breckenridge High Schools.
back to Graham Steers football. It's the Steers on top 21-0. 10:51 left here in the half as the Steers take that 21-0 lead. Burkburnett with 0 yards after 1 quarter. And that's going to be taken down at the 25, going backwards after the 25 and dropped at the 25. Running a lot of yards to get nothing.
Yeah, yes, he did. I'm trying to see who took him down. I think it was number 55, Blake Ball, on the tackle there. Blake's a hustler out there, I tell you what.
Yeah, we've called his name a couple of times this year. So the Bulldogs will take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line, down 21-0 with 10:43 left here in the first quarter. First half.
I already seen some Burkburnett fans leaving. That's bad when you're leaving in the first quarter.
I'm getting up and headed out. Lewis under center, wing T set, twin receivers to the right. There's the snap. They're going to hand off up the middle. Tiny D and Cotton Game and Ardondo and Langley, and who else come off? Riddell, Womack, all in on the tackle, and after all that, no gain.
That was definitely a gang tackle.
Pretty much everybody on the defense, except for the secondary, got in on that one. Going to the spread this time. Twin receivers to the left, one to the right. Askew in the backfield, Lewis in the gun. There's the snap, dropping back to pass, looking, pressure coming. Flushed out, going to take it on the run, and he slides and falls at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I think he was sliding and falling because Mr. Riddell was fixing to come up and put the hit on him, so he was like, I don't think so.
3rd down and 11 to go for the first down. And the ball is just at the 24.
Once again, Arredondo pretty much manhandled the center and threw him to the side, and he caused havoc from the very beginning of that play.
Wing T set, receivers left and right for Burke. Lewis under center. There's the snap. They're going to hand the ball off to Askew, gets away a little bit, and going to take it up to the 30-yard line, pick up a 6 on the play, and they'll bring another 4th down for the Bulldogs. And they do have some positive yards.
They got a total of a whole 5 there. I think you had Jim Bob Perry and on that tackle. Jim Bob and Bonner Cottongame was over there on that tackle.
It'll be Hughes going back for the to receive the punt. With 9:05 left here in the first half.
And we got something going here.
Timeout taking Burke. We're going to take it with him. We'll take a 30-second break and listen to the Steers on Q94.7 LakeCountryRadio.net. Back after this. I guess we'll keep it here.
We're still here.
We're still here. During the timeout, 8:58 left here in the.
John Mahan made sure that he said we could hear the horn on the sidelines. We had a hard time hearing Torrey, but we did that.
We're having. We've got this microphone system over here that, depending on where you're standing, it works and sometimes doesn't work. So we do apologize for it as we try to get that across. Steers will get ready for the punt. Hughes standing out at the 47-yard line. 21-0 Graham on top, 8:58 here in the second quarter. There's a punt, good punt. Hughes will go back to about the 40 to pick it up. He dances near the 50 and goes down at about the 48-yard line. So the Steers will have a first down at 10 now. Burt saying it fumbled, but no, nothing doing.
Yeah, I didn't think he fumbled. They did a good job of covering that punt, though, and Holtenhagen used only about 7 yards gain.
That puts it at the 48, first down at 10 for the Bulldogs. First down for the Steers. Steer offense coming back out on the field. They're going to put Kimberlin and Smith over on the right side. Patterson over on the left side. Turner in the gun. Cannon in the backfield. There's the snap. Hand it to Cannon as he blows to the left side. First down and a bunch more. He may be going. He's rolling down the field, and he is tripped up down at the 15-yard line as Casey Cannon just took it and took off.
He sure did. He went over that left side of the line behind Dixon and Gonzalez, and wow, they had a hole for him, and nobody even touched him about that for 15 yards. Good job on offensive line.
First down at 10 at the Bulldog 14. There's the snap. Hand back to Cannon again. There he goes again, taking it down to about the 10. Pick up a 4 on the play. And it'll bring up a second down and 6 for the Steers.
You know, like I said, I was talking before the game with Coach Merrick, which is the offensive line coach, and I was giving him kudos to his offensive line for doing a heck of a job this year, and they are doing a well of a job.
It'll be a second down at 10. Now what do we got going on?
Instead of personal foul against the Steers. Almost said the Cowboys.
Wow. Personal foul against the Steers. It'll back them up. Didn't see who it was on. It must have been after the play. Referee's going over to Coach Davison about it. So that'll back the Steers up to the Burke 25-yard line. And that'll put twin receivers on both sides for the Steers. Turner in the gun. Cannon in the backfield. Turner calls the signal, takes the snap, pressure coming. Turner under pressure, gets away, throws downfield, man wide open, caught right down the goal line.
Kimberlin.
And it's going to be Smith on the catch.
Wasn't Kimberlin, it's Smith. I'm sorry.
Right at the 1-yard line. Turner saw him on the run and fired a bullet right at him. We'll bring up a first and go at the 1.
I'll tell you what, when Landry got the snap, there was a Burkburnett Bulldog all over him, and he did a good job getting rid of that.
Turner in the gun. There's the snap, handed to Cannon. Cannon working his way toward the goal line, and he is in for the touchdown. So the Steers take a 27-0 lead over the Bulldogs with 7:34 left here in the first half.
I wonder if Mr. Mahan could hear that horn.
I think so.
It is loud.
It sounds like we were right beside it whenever he took off.
The Booster Club got that new horn, and it's a loud one.
It worked. Yvonne Carrillo on for the extra point. David Groves the hold. There's the snap set. Kick is up. And it looks good. And the Steers will take a 28-0 lead now over the Bulldogs. 7:34 left in the first half. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back.
You can go out to eat anywhere and you can have a true dining experience at Dos Chiles. The first thing you'll notice is the impeccable service and incredible drinks. Next, the best in traditional Mexican cuisine will unfold before your eyes and taste buds with plenty of choices for everyone. Dos Chiles, for that intimate first date to a family outing, with locations in Bowie, Boyd, Bridgeport, and Graham. Cater your next event or reserve the party room. Don't just go out to eat, have a dining experience at Dos Chiles, where you are part of a family.
Back to Grand Steer football as the Steers take a 28-0 lead into the 7-minute 34 mark here in the second quarter. As the Steers have scored on every offensive possession tonight.
Yep, that's pretty good.
And for all you mathematicians, that means 4 times. That helps. Carrillo on to kick the ball. He'll send it down to about the 20-yard line where it will be picked up and knocked down at about the 17-yard line is
Derek Sides.
Mr. Hendricks that time. Taking that, Derek Sides will tackle. So Hendricks.
I believe that's Derek, isn't it? No, excuse me, I was wrong on that one. That was Landon Gonzalez on the tackle.
Gonzalez on the tackle. The ball will be spotted at the 18-yard line. First down at 10 for the Bulldogs. Steers had the ball 9 minutes and 37 seconds of the first quarter. Bulldogs are 2:23. That's pretty incredible.
And that's pretty good.
Bulldogs will set up the wing T set, put a receiver out on the right side. Lewis under center. Man in motion. They're going to pitch it to the motion man, going around the right side. He's bottled up, gets away. He's down the sideline and knocked out of bounds by Gonzalez. If Gonzalez hadn't been there, he'd have been gone.
Yeah, definitely the best run of the night for Burkburnett. Pretty much trapped our defensive ends inside. He got outside on us.
Their first down of the night with a 7:26 mark in the second quarter. So the Bulldogs with their first down tonight. Waiting for the play to come in from the sideline for the Dogs. And they'll set it up. Wing T set, receiver on the left. Now Lewis calling timeout. And let's think about Bulldogs. A little confusion going on out there. And the Bulldogs are down to one timeout with 7:26 left here in the first half. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You listen to Steers of Q94.7 back in 30 seconds.
It's an ever-changing world, and Graham Interbank wants you to know that they're right there with you with personal and business banking to fit your needs of today. Offering mobile banking 24/7 from your smartphone, tablet, or desktop. When it comes to loans, checking, savings, or investments, Graham Interbank is ready to serve you. Call them today at 940-549-3434 or drop by the lobby at 455 Elm. Graham Interbank congratulates the Steers and Lady Blues on a century of winning tradition. Member FDIC.
Well, back to Grimstone football. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Wing T set, receiver on the left. They're going to hand it off to Askew. And he is hit and dropped after a pass. Let's see, they're going to give him about 4 yards, maybe 5 on the play. Let's see what they call it. It'll be 6 yards.
6 yards,
6 yards, so they'll bring up a second down and 4. As the Bulldogs are starting to get some penetration on this Steer defense.
Yeah, I think, you get a little relaxed. You get a 28-point lead, you're just going to get a little relaxed. That's when you get players hurt. So we need to pick it up just a little bit, get some intensity back in there.
28-0 Graham on top. Wing T set, second down and 6 for the Bulldogs. They're going to hand the ball, quarterback Keith this time. Lewis takes it, and he's going to be dropped by Riddell as he gets to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Riddell and Baca both came up pretty hard on the ball there and made a good tackle. Still getting it. Well, got a first down out of it.
Wow. I didn't know he got that much.
I didn't either. That was a good spot by the umpire, the referee.
Goodness me, I didn't know he got that much. I thought he just got a couple yards. First down for the Bulldogs. That's their own 47. Wing T set, receiver to the right this time. Lewis under center. Man in motion. They'll pitch to the motion man. Going around the right side. And we got a block in the back.
Yeah. Oh, wow. No call. Hagan Hughes came up hard on that one, and I believe Burkburnett got definitely away with a block in the back because Hagan was fixing to make the tackle. And Hagan went flying about 15 yards after he hit him in the back.
Perry come up with the tackle to grab the jersey of Hendricks. Razone Hendricks. And it'll bring up a second down and 5 to go for the first down. So the Bulldogs set up Wing T with the receiver on the right. Lewis under center. Man in motion to the left. They're going to hand off to Askew, and he's going to be driven back. Pick up, if any, maybe one on the play.
Yeah, Bonner Cottongain came up in the middle linebacker position there and filled in and made a good tackle there. I'll tell you what, the quarterback, though, Burkburnett, I'll give him something. His name is Matt Askew Best, and he's only a sophomore. And he's going to be something to deal with in the future, I think. He looks like a pretty good athlete.
So I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Number 8 is the quarterback, right?
No, number 2 is the quarterback.
I think 8's up there.
Oh, you're right. 8 is out there now.
They're going to hand off. Corner on the right side, first down. Here we go. Hagan Hughes the only one to get him, and he did. Brought him down at the 15-yard line. And again, that is Hendrick, as he is a flyer.
Now, like I was saying, I think, and Coach Davis will probably agree with me here, our intensity has kind of gone down with a 28-point lead. And our boys need to pick up the intensity and get back into this ball game. We don't need to let them score here.
First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. They take it down to the 9-yard line. Or first and goal from the 9-yard line. Wing T set for the Bulldogs. Receiver on the left. Lewis under center. There's the snap. Going to hand it off to Askew, and he is hit. And it's going to be Tiny D hitting him, and no gain on the play.
Well, I think Dustin felt they need to get the intensity back there, too. And he came up and made a good tackle from his defensive end position.
So second down and goal from the 9. No gain on the play. Wing T set, receiver left. Lewis under center, man in motion left. They're going to pitch to the motion man going around the left side. And he is out of bounds.
About the 2-yard line, I believe, is where they marked it.
That's Ingram, Brandon Ingram on the run. Let's see where they put the ball.
I thought it was going to be at the 2. They went ahead and moved it up, I think, a little bit. No, they marked it at the 2.
They'll put it to 3, looks like. Yeah. So the ball's at the 3 on a 3rd and goal from the 3. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Langley saying, Steer fans, make some noise. Wing T set, receiver on the right. Lewis under center. There's the snap. They're going to hand it off. Again, Hendricks, he's hit and knocked over. Tiny D moves over on the left side and takes him out.
Yeah, Tiny D, and you got to give Peter Buchanan some credit, too. He came up in that hole and filled it and turned him right back into Dustin.
So 4th and goal from the 3. No gain on the play.
I tell you what, this is good practice for us right here. A little goal line defense, and let's see if we can hold them on this down and get the ball back.
And Burke, it looks like they're going to call their last timeout and talk it over with 3:45 left in the first half. 28-0 Graham. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
This is Becky Richardson, owner and operator of Beyond Faith Home Care and Beyond Faith Hospice of Graham. When a life-limiting illness no longer responds to treatment, one option is hospice. Hospice is a special concept of care designed to provide comfort and support to patients and their families during this time. At Beyond Faith Hospice, you'll find a team of qualified caring physicians, counselors, skilled nursing, and more with services including volunteer visits and bereavement care. If you're faced with this decision, call for a free consultation today, 940-521-9915, and we'll answer any questions you might have on hospice care. Beyond Faith Hospice, a step above, believing that love makes the difference.
Go over the 4-yard line. Receivers left and right. Old man in the backfield. Lewis under center. There's the snap. They're going to pitch it to the big fullback. He's got some room, and he's in for the touchdown.
Wow. You know, that was definitely our first team defense out there the whole time, and Burkburnett just took the ball and go downfield and really did well.
Well, they strung it out down around that left side and went right in on the sweep for a touchdown.
Yeah, they did. And when he's saying sweep, it's like the old school, student body sweep left. There was everybody out there.
It's going to be Mason Everett on for the extra point as the Bulldogs get on the board. Waiting the ref to get us going. Lewis is going to be the holder. There's snap, set, kick is up, and it is good. And the Bulldogs get on the board 28-7 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half. We'll have that Microsoft halftime report coming up, so stick around for that. You're listening to the series of Q94.7 and LakeCountryRadio.net. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Or will we? I think we maybe.
Yeah, I guess we'll just stay right here. Not going anywhere.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Burkburnett did a good job there, and they controlled the ball and ran it outside on us, and maybe, our boys got a little relaxed that big lead, and maybe it'll wake us up a little bit.
So the Bulldogs will be kicking it off.
And it's hard, when you're coming into a game and you're blowing out somebody like that to stay intense the whole time. But something that we need to work on right now, because I think for the rest of our district it's going to probably be like this.
Bulldogs are going to come out for the kick. You've got Gonzalez, Hughes, and Wilson back for the Steers. Dallas up on Cleveland now, 88-78. In the NBA action. All right, Everett will be kicking the ball for the Bulldogs. And pooches it. It's going to be Hunter Baca taking it at the 25 up to the 30. Baca taking off. Look at him go. He may be gone.
He may be gone. He is gone.
And Hunter Baca just ran back one for the Grand Steers and gets the touchdown.
And we got a flag.
We got a flag.
We got a hold in against the Grand Steers, I believe. Dadgummit, Hunter had a good return there.
Yeah, Baca went flying down the sideline, and a holding call is going to nullify that one.
That's going to be a pretty big penalty there.
Bless his heart. We hate that happened. But did it get cold out there? Okay. Oh, okay. All right, we'll see where they put the ball at. Coach Davison is out there pleading his case with the referees. It looks like they're going to put it at the 20 maybe.
No,
they're going to back it up.
They're going to back it up to the 30.
They'll back it up to the 29-yard line.
It's only a 29-yard penalty.
So, yeah, not too bad. So the first down for the Bulldogs, 28-7. Steers on top. Steers taking it to Bulldogs 29. They're going to send Martin in motion to the right into the backfield. Turner looking, going for the home run. And there's Kimberlin, and he gets the touchdown just like that. Give it to the big sophomore. So one pass, bam, they're right in the end zone.
And heck of a job by our offensive line. Landry had a lot of time back there and seen Stephen Kimberlin just wide open downfield, and he just lumbered in for the touchdown.
Steers are on top 34-7 now. It'll be Carrillo on for the extra point.
5 for 5. Wow. Don't hex us.
We're not going to do that. Waiting for the snap. Groves the hold. There's the snap. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Steers take a 35-7 lead over the Bulldogs. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Before, definitely after the game, there's always that one large looming question: where to go eat? Now you can stand in line and wait forever, or can get a burger with everybody else in town, or you could go to Potter's Pizza for the best salad bar and pizza buffet in town. Hot, fresh pizza and lots of it before or definitely after the game in a clean, family-friendly atmosphere. So ask yourself, why a burger? Why stand in line forever when you can sit down and dine on the best pizza in the Lake Country, according to TripAdvisor? Potter's Pizza, 16 South and Graham. Simply better, simply fresher, and open late on game night.
Welcome back to Grand Steer football. The Steers take a 35-7 lead over Burkburnett. Got that Mike Sives halftime report coming your way here in just a bit. Stick around for that. Steers will be kicking the ball off, and it's a straightaway kick. Taken at the 21, a fumble on the play, picked up, taken back to the 15. Still going backwards is Askew. Nowhere to go, and he is driven backwards and loses back to about the 15 on the play. So that was about a 6-yard loss. See where they put the ball. No, they made it closer to the 10.
About the 10-yard line.
So they're going to put it at the 12 is what it looks like it's going to be.
And Jack Hayes was on that tackle there.
There you go, Jack.
There you go, Jack.
Jack has been in about 2 plays and made 2 tackles.
Way to go, Jack.
35-7 Steers on top, 3:19 left here in the first half. Waiting for the Bulldogs to get things going. Bulldogs will set it up. They're going to put that wing T set out, put one receiver out on the left side. Lewis is going to get under center. Calls the signals, takes the snap, drop back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Langley after, still looking. Now he's going to throw the ball away. How did the ref not see them grabbing Langley by the neck?
Yeah, I have no idea. But he was in there. Langley was in there quick, and then like you said, Tony D was in there, and I guess it was a WWE move on him, but no flag.
3:11 left in the half. 35-7 with the Bulldogs. Steers on top, not Bulldogs. I was thinking it's the Bulldogs down, not up. You've got Lewis under center of the wing T set. They're going to throw the ball out on the left side, or right side this time, and a loss on the play again with 3 minutes left.
Tackle made by Hunter Baca on that play.
So that will bring up a third down and about 13 to go.
That may give us enough time to score another touchdown.
2:42 and counting. And the Bulldogs are going to set it up. Spread this time. There's the snap. Lewis dropping back. He's still running. Throws it out. It's caught. And it's going to be incomplete.
No, they said it was complete, and then Cotton Gang got out there and pushed him out of bounds.
Okay, stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
So we're going to 4th down and 3, and that's going to force the Bulldogs to punt.
See what Mr. Hagan can do with this punt return.
Got a score from Vernon over Dalhart, 34-0 right now. My correspondent in Vernon. Hughes standing at the Bulldog 45-yard line, waiting for the punt with 2:20 left here in the half. Punt is away. It's a really high, long punt. And Hughes goes back to the Steer 45, takes it up to the 50, hits his own man, still rolling down the sideline, and dropped at about the 39-yard line, where Hagan Hughes always makes something out of nothing.
Yeah, he ran right into Taylor Riddell and kind of bounced off him like a little pinball and kept it going.
2 minutes, 6 seconds left in the half, 35-7 with the Steers on top. Steer offense coming back out on the field. Steers are going to put Kimberlin out wide to the right. 2 receivers on the left side, close to the line. They're going to send Martin in motion. There's a snap to land returner. Looking downfield, throws downfield, caught. And it looks like Parker again down to the 15-yard line. Or is that Parker? It's hard to tell with these good
It is.
numbers.
Actually, I believe that is going to be Weston Winiger.
That's Weston Winiger.
Weston Winiger. He took a good shot and popped right back up. Good job by Weston.
Minute 55 and counting. First down attempt from Sears at the Bulldog 15-yard line. We're going to put receiver out to the right. We got Martin in the backfield. Turner going to send him in motion to the left. There's the snap. Pressure coming. Throws it out. And it's incomplete as they try to get the ball to Smith.
Just out of the reach of Connor Smith.
And it'll bring up a second down and 10 at the Bulldog 15-yard line.
Minute 36 left.
35-7, Steers on top. Got that Mike Sops halftime report coming up, so stick around. Turner going to send Martin in motion right. There's a snap to Turner. Here goes the pressure. Rolls out left side. He's going to take it. Still rolling, and he's knocked out of bounds near the line marker. Should be close to a first down.
Actually, I believe they said he was still in bounds.
Wow, they're going to knock him out about 3 yards short.
Yeah, 3 yard shot.
So it's going to bring up a third down and 3 for the Steers.
Well, I believe there's going to be an official timeout.
Yep. And the ball is at the Bulldogs 7-yard line. Minute 14 left. We're going to go to that Mike Sops halftime report. Also, the band brought to you by Highsmith Automotive as the band gets ready for a contest tomorrow.
That's right. Don't forget to come out and support the Rompin' Summit Big Blue Band at 245 at Memorial Stadium in Wichita Falls, Texas.
That'll be a good one. There's going to be a lot of bands competing, and it's always a lot of fun. They'll come out and be a part of it tomorrow, 2:45 at Memorial Stadium in Wichita Falls.
Support the band.
All right.
Let's play with a little cramp. He's coming off. He's good to go.
Official timeout over. Minute 14 left in the half. Steers up 35-7. Turner bringing them back out. Going to put 3 receivers on the left side, 1 to the right. Nobody in the backfield. There's the snap. They're going to roll it to the slot guy, Martin. Martin rolls it to the end zone and then for a touchdown with 1:09 left.
Yeah, they had the trips to the left there, and Martin just continued to ride around to the left side, followed right in behind them. Didn't even get touched to the end zone.
So the Steers up 41-7 with 1:09 left.
I believe we entered the Bulldogs little touchdown there and came back and scored. What, 2 and 3 minutes and 45, something like that.
Pretty amazing.
Pretty good.
Perillo on for the extra point. So the Steers pouring it on, 41-7. Wait for the snap, set, kick is up. And that was no good. It goes wide right. And the Steers will maintain that 41-7 lead. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back and listen to Steers on Q94.7 and LincolnRadio.net.
It's all new and waiting for you. The newly renovated Old Post Office Museum and Art Center. Expect new exhibits and art in the near future. The Old Post Office Museum and Art Center on the square in downtown Graham across from the Young County Courthouse. Call 940-549-1470 or log on opomac.net for upcoming attractions. That's the newly remodeled Old Post Office Museum and Art Center, where art and Young County history come alive.
Welcome back to Graham Steer football as the Steers are on the board 41-7 as the just keep striking. Every time they get the ball, they have gotten a touchdown tonight.
I think, what was it, a ball ago was 1 play a touchdown, and this one was 4 plays a touchdown.
Didn't take long.
Not bad.
1:09 left in the half. Steers up 41-7. Carrillo on to kick. And he will send it down to the 25, up to the 30, 35, and dropped it about the 37-yard line. Is number 33.
But now with authority by Hagen Skull.
Yes. That is Brandon Mullins on the return. And with 1:04 left, Burke is going to try it again.
I almost bet that Coach Boswell will just kind of run the ball and pray for halftime to come.
Try to run some time out here. See if we can run down to Tori here before we get out.
And hopefully John Mayhem, we can hear her.
Yes, maybe we can get her on this time. Wing T set, receivers left and right. Lewis under center. There's the snap. Dropping back to pass. Pressure coming. Still coming. And throws it away.
Good pressure by Dustin McWhorter and Colton Langley on that play. Colton coming from the backside. Got there quick.
So the Bulldogs, with 56 seconds left, will try it again on a second down at 10 at their own 37-yard line. Bulldogs set up the wing T set, receivers left and right. Lewis under center takes the snap, hands the ball off to Askew up the middle. He gets away up to the 45, still on his feet, down the sideline, and a stiff arm, and he's on down to the end zone and gets the touchdown. Wow. He stiff armed 2 guys and took off and got the touchdown.
We're saying stiff arm, folks. We're saying he put his arm out and depleted our player.
Yeah. Dallas was going to push him out of bounds, and we did. He went right to the face and knocked him out of bounds. Wow. And when I say knocked him out of bounds, I mean Gonzalez.
That was a heck of a stiff arm.
Yeah, that was
Earl Campbell that like.
That was pretty incredible. It'll be Everett on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. And that makes it 41-14 with the Steers on top. Wow. What a turn of events. Steers will have 44 seconds left before halftime.
That was a good run by Mr. Askew. We'll give him that. But wait, how do we say his name again? It's Marcus Askew Best.
Yes. He's something else.
Yeah, Coach Davidson said in the pregame that he was a little worried about number 22 coming back, Askew, and I can see why now. He is very fast.
Well, he said he's the fastest guy in district. This is his exact words to me at halftime, right before the game started.
Well, we got 44 seconds left in this quarter. You think we can score again, Rick?
And there's no telling. Give Baca the ball, let him run it by.
I know. That's a good return. There's no holding.
41-14, the score. Steers on top after the Burke touchdown. Wait for the Burke Bulldogs to come back out.
You know, any of our three upbacks there that we got Weston Womack, and we got Connor Smith and Hunter Baca there. Any one of those three can take it back pretty easy.
Anybody past the 50 is a threat. So we'll see what the Bulldogs do here. Do they kick it high? Do they push kick it? What do they do?
That's what they're wondering.
44 seconds left in the half, 41-14, with the Steers on top. Wait to see what Burke is going to do. They break the huddle with 10 seconds left on the play clock. There's going to be the kick, and it's going to be a short one at the 30, taken by Womack. Womack goes up to 30. He's got some room down the sideline. He's over to the 40. Got a great block by Hughes, and shifts gears and goes out of bounds at the Burke 45-yard line with 34 seconds left.
Yeah, I think they're going to mark it about the 48 on it. Still a good return. I told you any one of those three could do it. Womack was going around there. I thought it might be possible. 47 is where they're going to mark it, isn't it?
Right at the 47-yard line, first down and 10 for the Steers. Got 34 seconds left here before halftime, up 41-14. Steer offense coming back out on the field. Going to put Kimberlin out on the right side. They're going to bunch up three on the left. They got Cannon back in the backfield. And Landry Turner's going to send him in motion to the left. Turner looking for downfield. It's caught downfield. It's Parker. And Parker dragging people down. 26 seconds left. The clock will stop as they get it down to the 23-yard line. Steers going no huddle. Going to send Cannon in motion left. Turner looking, throwing them down the middle. Right down to Parker. And Parker, he's in for the touchdown. I told you we could do it, Rick. Little pass across the middle, Todd Parker. Todd Parker ran her on in. 16 seconds left. That didn't take long.
No.
47-14. Every time the Steers score, more people get up and leave.
See what? With 3 minutes left in this game, there's 28, I believe. Now, I think on 6 plays, we've scored 3 touchdowns. That's not bad.
That's pretty incredible. 47-14 the score. 16 seconds left here in the half. Perillo on for the extra point, and it is good. Puts the Steers up 48-14 with 16 seconds left. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back to listen to Steers on Q94.7 and LakeCountryRadio.net.
All-Star Fuel and Young County Butane have now teamed up to bring you the best in fuel, propane, and oil-filled lube needs. They operate a modern fleet of GPS dispatch trucks with professional drivers and dispatchers to ensure that your product arrives safely and on time. No truck stop is too large and no home heating installation too small. All-Star's friendly and knowledgeable sales force ensures that you receive the right product at the right price, where servicing your job site is top priority 24/7. All-Star Fuels now in 2 locations, 230 Elm Street in Graham and 784 State Highway 67.
Welcome back to Graham Steer football. 48-14 Steers on top with 16 seconds left in the half. Steers will be kicking the ball off. Waiting for the kick. And it's going to be taken down at the 20-yard line, up to the 25-30. And it's going to be dropped at about the 29. 9 seconds left in the half. Burke will have the ball.
Yeah,
what will they do?
Jack Hayes and Blake Ball on that tackle. They're both sincere, getting down there on special teams and making some good tackles.
48-14. Steers on top at the moment. So the Bulldogs will have it at their own 29.
I think if I was Burke right now, I'd just take a knee and go, okay.
With a first down and 10. Lewis under center. Takes the snap. Going to head to Askew, and he goes nowhere as Tiny D said, nothing doing this time, Jack.
Yeah, and that stood in the quarter there.
And the quarter will come to an end with the Steers on top, 48-14. And be headed to the locker room. We're going to see if we can get downstairs and talk to Tori for a second and see what is going on down there on the sideline. Tori, can you hear? Okay, Tori, we're going to go down the sideline check with Tori as at halftime. I mean, that's a lot of points we put up on the board really fast by the Steers.
The offense was really great. Every time they're out on the field, they're talking, how we should improve. And they were better on that first touchdown. They knew they could do a lot better. To pull some of the off after that second, I was like, what was your attention getting back to? What was your attention
All right, Tori, thank you for that report. And that's true. We need to focus more attention on the play at hand. All right, we're going to take a 2-minute break here in the Microsoft Halftime Report. We'll be right back after this. You listen to the Steers of Q94.7.
When life happens, you can always count on Chris Baca with Texas Farm Bureau to help you through the rough spots. Texas Farm Bureau has earned the National J.D. Power and Associates Award for outstanding customer service for the past 2 years in a row. That honor only comes with hard work and a caring attitude. If you have any questions regarding your life, home, or auto insurance, get in touch with Chris Baca at 940-456-2287. Chris would be happy to sit down with you and come up with the best option available for your needs. That's Chris Baca, your Texas Farm Bureau agent, 940-456-2287.
Automotive tires have to endure all the punishment that's thrown their way, and our very lives are riding on them. Make sure yours are up to the challenge by visiting Star Tire in Graham. They also have a mechanic on duty every weekday from 8 to 5 for tune-ups and light mechanical work. Great prices, great selection, and fast, friendly service. Things you'll always find at Star Tire. Star Tire and Accessories, 228 Elm Street in Graham. Call them at 940-549-2498.
Always proud to support the Graham Steers and Lady Blues is Sierra Bank. Sierra Bank has been a mainstay of the community for decades, helping new and established businesses reach their goals. Sierra Bank is there for you too, offering personal checking and savings, online banking and bill pay, convenient drive-through, debit cards, and more, including personal, home, and auto loans. Sierra Bank, banking that's true to Texas, with 8 locations including Graham and Bryson, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This special sports broadcast is brought to you in part by Graham Tank Trucks, transport bobtails and pump trucks. Graham Tank Trucks is in the process of expanding and looking for new clientele. With professional staff, their services include service work at all hours, day or night, drilling mud, fresh and saltwater hauling, and more. Call 940-549-1104 and let Graham Tank Trucks know what they can do for you. That's 940-549-1104.
Halftime report. It's 48-14, Graham on top as the Steers have dominated in a lot of areas, but Burke came back there a little bit. Well, me and Matt were just talking about this just a few moments ago. 2 touchdowns scored in less with a minute and 9 seconds left, so you can see that both teams have the high-power capability of putting some points on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. And I got some halftime stats for us. We got the Graham Steers with 17 first downs and Burkburnett 4. Rushing yards, we've got 20 carries for 136 yards. Burke has 19 carries for 145 yards, which you got 60 yards on that one long touchdown by them. Passing is dominated by Landry is doing a very good job, 15 to 21 for 248 yards. And Burke 1 for 6 for 11 yards. Time of possession is about the same, 12 minutes for us, 11 for them. And a big stat that I think is really good for us, Casey Cannon has 8 carries for 76 yards. So Casey's really doing a good job out there for us tonight.
Yeah, the Steers have done well as far as running the ball tonight pretty well. And it's been pretty incredible how that Burke has done very well this year as far as pass offense, pass defense, all that sort of stuff, pass defense. And the Steers is just slicing them up and getting those points. We saw in a couple instances there, Matt, in the second quarter where there was 1 to 2 plays hitting those touchdowns.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just quick scoring, quick. So that looks good for us, and we need to keep that kind of intensity up.
All right, on the field right now is the Rompin Summer Big Blue Band brought to you by Highsmith Automotive. And boys and girls, if you got a problem with your vehicle, you need to take it out to Highsmith Automotive. Oil changes, engine repair, tires, wipers, brakes, you name it, they've got you covered. Go by and see them at 927 Loving Highway. You can also look them up the web at highsmithauto.com, and they'll get you fixed up. All right, fans on the field, and again tomorrow they'll be in action in contest at Memorial Stadium, and they need a lot of folks out there screaming for the band, Big Red and Blue tomorrow, and see if they can get out there. And this is a state year, so you want to get out there and see what they can do as far as advancing to that state competition. So let's get out there tomorrow and make some noise for the Rompin Summer Big Blue Band. And Matt, it's 2:45 tomorrow?
2:45, Memorial Stadium in Wichita Falls, Texas.
So come on out. This is the dress rehearsal right now for the band, as they're getting some finishing touches on their show, getting ready to go to contest tomorrow. All right, you're listening to Mike's House Halftime Report. Mike's House State Farm Insurance out on Cliff Drive and 4th Street. If you need any kind of insurance, no matter what it is, for your car, for your home, for your life, whatever it is, they got you covered at Mike's House State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We'll take another 2-minute break. We'll come back. You're listening to the series of Q94.7 and LakeCountryRadio.net.
Covering the listening area and beyond is Drennan Realty. Whether buying or selling residential, commercial, and rural properties, trust Drennan Realty. No real estate too large or too small. So call Danelle or Arena 940-549-8555 or log on DrennanRealty.com. Drennan Realty, a multiple listing service.
Hi, this is Arena Drennan. The highest compliment our clients can give is the referral of their friends, family, and business associates. Thank you for your trust in Drennan Realty.
This is Shanna Weatherby Wolf with Beyond Faith Home Care and Rehab. At Beyond Faith, we believe love makes the healing difference. A few of our services include skilled nursing, diabetic education, plus physical, speech, and occupational therapy to set you or your loved ones on the road to recovery. Most of these services are covered 100% by Medicare. Call today for more information on home health care. 940-521-0300 or log on to BeyondFaithHomeCare.com. Beyond Faith Home Care and Rehab, a step above, a step beyond, believing that love makes the healing difference. Voted a top 500 home care elite agency.
It's times like, well, now that we need to hold on to our vehicles as long as we can. And the Oil Pit has been helping you keep your car or truck for years. Literally. The Hughes family has been working hard to keep your family on the road and safe with oil changes, transmission fluids, and fluid level and tire pressure checks. And that family tradition Tom Hughes started years ago. Stop by the Oil Pit on 4th and Graham or call 940-549-5136.
Since 1958, Graham Auto Rebuilders has provided the highest quality bodywork and the latest technology available. The best paint and body work, glass repair and replacement, and frame and body alignment, along with 24-hour towing and wrecker service, can be found at Graham Auto Rebuilders. If you find yourself in need of body repair, whether it's a ding in the windshield or a major damage, call Jimmy and Roger at Graham Auto Rebuilders at 940-549-2357.
All right, welcome back out here to Burkburnett, Texas, as the Steers are on top 48-14. Okay, we're getting a lot of calls and texts saying they can't hear Tori out on the field. We're having all kinds of technical problems, so what do? You bring Tori up here and let her talk out. Tori, you know, that first half you were out there on the field, you were on the sideline with the coaches, you were on the sideline with the players. You know, you're up 48-14. You think there would be a little bit of a happiness going on the sideline, but there was still a lot of stuff to work on.
Yeah, well, and there were definitely times where they were very happy, you know, smiling, high-fiving each other. But when that defense gave up the first touchdown, it just felt like the air kind of went out for them for a little bit because they know that they can hold Burkburnett's offense, but Marquis Askew is so quick and to get out of tackles. You know, he did that again for the second touchdown. And, you know, this offense also feeds off of the energy of the defense. So I think having some stops there at the end, you know, has helped the defense a little bit, but they're still not exactly where they want to be.
Now, looking at some of the things that happened in the first half, you know, you've got to be very, very happy with the way the offense is playing right now. I mean, the way that they're throwing the ball and catching, and the way Parker's catching, the way Kimberlin, the young guys catching, the way Smith's catching, the way the Turner's getting away, and all that stuff. It seems like they're getting a little bit of penetration on that Graham Steer backfield as through the offensive line throughout that first half. I don't know if you saw a lot of that out there because of what we saw.
Yeah, they are getting back there a little bit. You know, there's really good protection. Turner does have a lot of time, but like you said, it's been less and less as the drives have gone on. And, you know, that's something that Merritt has definitely addressed with his linemen. You know, I've watched by, you know, he's saying, stick with the fundamentals. Stick with, you know, playing good technique and, you know, sticking to your guy. And I think that'll help them get back to where they were at the start of the game, where Turner just had all day to throw.
Right. What are some of the coaches saying on the sideline? Different coaches talking to their players. Are they getting on to them about something to work on, or is it more like, hey, let's just keep the pedal to the metal?
Kind of a combination of both. You know, Davidson pulled aside some of the defensive players at the end of the half. Said, you know, yes, I want you to focus on your assignments, but also if you see number 22, which we asked you with the ball, take him out. You know, get him tackled, get him down. He can. You know, if the Steers aren't careful, he can get Burkburnett right back in this game on his own. Right.
We saw that on the one run, and a couple of amazing stiff arms to take out a couple of the Steer defenders. So, yeah, he could definitely do that on his own. Well, we appreciate you coming by and talking to us again, and we're trying our best on the sideline. We know that we're having some problems there, but Tori does an excellent job. She's over there doing so many things. She's doing newspapers, she's doing video, and she's having to deal with me and Matt. So pretty impressive job. All right, it is halftime. Microsoft halftime report. The Steers are on top 48-14. We'll get Matt back in here in a bit. We're going to go over the scores that are going on around the area, around the state. And the Burkburnett Bulldog marching band will be taking the field along with the Boomtown Babes. So a lot more coming up here on your Microsoft halftime report. Stick around, stay tuned. Back in 2 minutes.
Graham Savings and Loan in Graham, Breckenridge, and Possum Kingdom has the tools and services you need to bank in the 21st century. Mobile banking with an easy-to-use app for your smartphone or tablet with tips on how to protect your identity and report lost or stolen credit cards. Check out the 1-minute loan application and online banking made easy at grahamsl.com. Whether it's business or personal banking, Graham Savings and Loan has what it takes to make life's dreams come true. Call today at 940-549-2066. Graham Savings and Loan. Member FDIC. Always supporting Graham and Breckenridge High Schools.
You can go out to eat anywhere, and you can have a true dining experience at Dos Chiles. The first thing you'll notice is the impeccable service and incredible drinks. Next, the best in traditional Mexican cuisine will unfold before your eyes and taste buds with plenty of choices for everyone. Dos Chiles, for that intimate first date to a family outing, with locations in Bowie, Boyd, Bridgeport, and Graham. Cater your next event or reserve the party room. Don't just go out to eat, have a dining experience at Dos Chiles, where you are part of the family.
It's an ever-changing world, and Graham Interbank wants you to know that they're right there with you with personal and business banking to fit your needs of today. Offering mobile banking 24/7 from your smartphone, tablet, or desktop. When it comes to loans, checking, savings, or investments, Graham Interbank is ready to serve you. Call them today at 940-549-3434 or drop by the lobby at 455 Elm. Graham Interbank congratulates the Steers and Lady Blues on a century of winning tradition. Member FDIC.
Before, definitely after the game, there's always that one large looming question: where to go eat? Now you can stand in line and wait forever, or can get a burger with everybody else in town, or you could go to Potter's Pizza for the best salad bar and pizza buffet in town. Hot, fresh pizza and lots of it before or definitely after the game in a clean, family-friendly atmosphere. So ask yourself, why a burger? Why stand in line forever when you can sit down and dine on the best pizza in the Lake Country, according to TripAdvisor? Potter's Pizza, 16 South and Graham. Simply better, simply fresher, and open late on game night.
All right, welcome back to Graham Steer Football, the Mike's Up Step-Time Report, as the Burke band is out on the field. And I'm not sure how to describe what we're looking at. Right now we have Big Ben out on the field. I'm not talking about the quarterback of the Steelers. I'm talking about the actual clock, Big Ben, the building, and all that. Off to our right, we have another clock on the field. Off to our left, we have a small clock on our field. We've got a guy dressed in white jacket and a white hat. A bunch of girls dressed up in 50s like poodle skirts. I don't know what's going on, but hey, it looks pretty cool. You know,
Those kids put a lot of time and effort into those shows. They just do what the band director says.
There's a lot of clocks on the field right now. The flag girls have got clocks, so something to do with clocks, I'm guessing. But yeah, it's 48-14. Steers on top here at halftime, as the Graham Steers have pretty much just poured it on. Burkburnett from the get-go has scored on every possession tonight, and the leading punter in the district hadn't had a chance tonight to even get out on the field except for a couple of linebacker, type things tonight, but really hadn't had to punt it off. The Steelers hadn't had to punt the ball. They have been running the ball. They've been throwing the ball. They've been hanging on to it. I mean, they really haven't given Burke a chance other than a couple of shots that Burke took on a couple of long runs. Other than that, Burke hasn't done anything on offense tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think the things that we need to work on now is it's basically practice for us now. And, let's eliminate the penalties, the some penalties that we've had. One that called back a touchdown and a couple of hold calls. But, we need to eliminate those and work on that. That's part of practicing right here in a game that you're just blowing somebody out. And I think the second thing that we got to worry about is don't get nobody hurt. Come out of here healthy.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Is if you want to get anybody hurt, you still got 3 weeks of district left. You want to do everything you can do to stay healthy and get that district championship, so you can start getting along. I think we have Christmas people going on, don't we?
Yeah, and I bet the second half too that we don't see a whole lot of our starters out there. We'll see some of the other kids out there, the second teamers, which is good for them. They need to get some playing time because you never know when they might have to come in and fill the shoes of the starting position.
Well, you look at the way the first half went. The Steers were pretty efficient on the first half as far as offense goes. There was a couple of holes in defense, but you're not going to hold a team like Burkburnett down forever with a guy like Askew in the backfield.
No, and they didn't have that kid last week, I don't believe, and they got him back this week. Is that correct?
Yeah. He didn't play last. Actually, he didn't play the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, and that might have made a difference last week when they were playing Decatur, and they fell to Decatur, and might have made a difference for them.
We'll see. Do you have any scores, halftime scores or third quarter scores?
Yeah, I got a few halftime and third quarter scores. You got number 1 Navasota 51, Sealy 0. You got Stanford Bulldogs 28, the Alney Cubs 7. The number 6 Stephenville Yellow Jackets 28, the Snyder Tigers 10. In the third quarter, Wiley 28, Brownwood 7. You got Windthorst at halftime over Archer City 21-0. You got Argyle, number 2 in the state, 44, Hutchins 0. You got over at Breckenridge, not actually, Breckenridge Buckaroos are playing in Paradise, and they're up 27-0 over Paradise. Of course, you got our score at halftime, 48-14 Graham. Number 3, Gilmer, 63, Kent 0, which is, kind of something you would expect.
Right.
Another good game that's going on in our district. Well, actually, you got 2 good games going on in our district. You got Decatur at Mineral Wells at halftime. It's 7-6 Decatur. So that's a good one. Over at Hershey and Wichita Falls, you got Gainesville 10 and Hershey 0. And at at Henrietta, you got Henrietta 27, Jacksboro Tigers 8.
Wow. That what was that Hershey Gainesville score again?
Gainesville 10, Hershey 0.
Wow, that was a little bit of a surprise after seeing what Gainesville. The Gainesville not scored 10 points, but shutting Hershey out with no battle. I mean, that guy is a pretty dang good running back.
Yes, he definitely is. We'll have to deal with him, and for some reason, he always gives us a little habit.
Yeah.
So we'll get to see him in a couple of weeks. But the game that's really kind of surprised me a little bit is Decatur up over Mineral Wells 7-6 at halftime.
Yeah, because Mineral Wells has been playing pretty good ball and up 1-0 the district and taking on the Decatur team. Decatur, I think, as I've been saying this whole time, is the wild card in this district because nobody really knows a whole lot about them.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. And they did come up here and beat Burkburnett last week. I believe it's 14-12. So they may be the team that we worried about our last game of the district, and they may be undefeated when we play them.
Now I'm glad that's at home, so that'll be a good one.
Yeah.
All right, the Burkburnett Bulldog band is on the field at the moment. They're getting their show done. One thing about the Burke show is, we've seen the Burkburnett over the last few years. They are very much a dramatic type band. They do a lot of props. They do a lot of stuff, and they're out there doing it again tonight with this show that they've got going on. And so far, a lot of good sound. And don't forget tomorrow, 2:45, you got the Romp and Stomp and Big Blue Band, and they will be in contest tomorrow and get ready to go. Also, Lady Blues off tonight. They have a date in Mineral Wells on Tuesday with the Mineral Wells Lady Rams. A must-win situation for the Lady Blue volleyball team after they have dropped a couple to Stephenville and the Brownwood. So they need to get back on track against Mineral Wells come Tuesday. You can hear that game on Q94.7 on Tuesday evening from Mineral Wells, Texas.
And I think that's a game they can actually get back into the district race, a little bit, is play Mineral Wells. So I think we've had some good games with them, and good chance for the Lady Blues to pop up on them.
Well, Lady Blues did take them out the first time they saw them. We'll see what they can do on Tuesday night. So make sure, if you can't make it to the game, tune it in. Q94.7 Lady Blue Volleyball. And if you didn't go to the pep rally today, the Lady Blues volleyball team got out and talk about bust a move. Yeah, they got out there and they danced. So now we know that they can dance and they can play volleyball.
Well, I think I was telling Rick, he was talking about Lexi Allen and them dancing pretty good. And I was like, well, man, Izzy Mayberry.
Oh, yeah.
Blew me away. I was like, wow. He's like, well, she's a professional dancer.
Yeah, she's professional. She's just one of those girls. But yeah, it was pretty cool seeing the pep rally today. Pink out, all the girls out dancing today with the volleyball team and everything. And it was a pretty incredible day. It was a great day at Graham High School, and they're continuing it on tonight, up 48-14 here from Burkburnett, Texas. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Steers and the Mike Tops Halftime Report on Q94.7 and LinkedInRadio.net.
Sometimes running through life can be tough. As a teen, there are a lot of temptations out there.
When you run out of answers to life's questions, where do you turn? Do you feel your only hope are things this world has to offer?
If you feel lost, or if you are looking for a place to hang out, the student ministry at First Baptist Church wants you to come check us out.
Wednesday and Sunday Bible studies, camps, fun, ton of food, and lots of cool teams to hang out with.
So come join us at First Baptist Church. It's the cool place to be.
First Baptist Church, serving God and Graham for over 100 years.
Hi everyone, this is Mike Sipes from Mike Sipes State Farm Insurance, inviting everyone to come out and enjoy all the sports action and excitement that is the Steers and Lady Blues. No finer group of athletes can be found anywhere. So make sure to follow all the excitement each and every game right here on Lake Country Radio, sponsored in part by Mike Sipes State Farm Insurance.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When it comes to choices at Subway, you might be a little overwhelmed. Stick with the famous footlong like Spicy Italian or the BMT, maybe Turkey Breast and Black Forest Ham, or branch out to a signature club like the Sweet Onion Teriyaki, the Subway Club, or the Chicken and Bacon Ranch Melt. Even skip the bread completely and go for a Subway chopped salad. Don't forget breakfast too. Subway Sandwich Shops in Graham at the corner of Elm and the 380 Bypass and inside the Graham Walmart Supercenter. Subway, more ways to eat fresh.
We at First State Bank are proud supporters of all Graham School sporting events, as well as RSB3. Being a part of this community for the past 23 years, we've watched these students grow into fine young adults. These young people do a great job representing this community, and we hope that you will join us by coming out and showing your support for them. Go Graham Steers all the way to state. This is the year of the steer.
First State Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Graham Steer football. We're having a good time here at halftime. The Boomtown Babes are on the field, and Boomtown Babes has been a long standard tradition of a drill team, and they have really done it over the years, and they're still again tonight showing what they're made of. They're doing a great job here at halftime. About Mike Sipes State Farm Insurance, and the Steers are on top, 48-14, with 2 minutes left here. And Tori says we need to go down to Coach Davidson, and we can head on down there and see if we can pick him up and get him on the air. Get this answer drop fast. So Coach Davidson, if we can pick up his comment down the field. I guess when he comes out on the field right now, he probably hasn't made his way out there yet.
I was wondering, I hadn't seen him out there yet.
Okay, I think Troy's going to go over there now, see if we can pick up the conversation with Coach Kenny Davidson, as he is talking to one of his coaches right now. And we'll see if we can get some comments, because Kenny is here at halftime, talking about Mike Sipes State Farm Insurance.
Coach, you cannot score 40 points from the second half. What are you looking for from your offense, your defense?
Well, I'm really proud of our offense executing. Thought we could throw the ball. We're mixing it up well. Casey Cannon's doing a great job of running. Nick Martin, Landry, so can't say enough. Defensively, we stopped it. Then towards the end, we gave up two touchdowns, a couple of long runs. I think Askew, number 22, we knew he was a force. He hasn't been playing a lot lately. He's been injured. But he sure didn't look injured tonight. He played the whole game. He's the fastest kid in the district, won the 100 last year in the district meet. I think he placed at regional. So it's a good test for us defensively. To try to follow up. They had success and look forward to following up a little bit with on our defensive side of the ball this half.
Good. Back to you guys.
All right, Tori down on the field, and yes, that time the microphone worked. Yeah.
Let's see. I got a text on from John Mahan telling me to work tonight.
Yeah, much better.
Much better. I can hear Coach D real well.
Much better.
We got the Mahan seal of approval.
That's right. We got the Mahan seal of approval, so we should be very happy about that fact. But the Steers are on top 48-14 here at halftime, getting ready to get back out on the field and see what they can do. After the band through, boy, there's a large exodus of people leaving now.
Well, you know what? While we got just a few minutes, I was talking to Jason Cottgame, who's the president of the Athletic Boosters Club, and we were talking about the bonfire, and I think they need a few more scraps of wood out there to help out with the bonfire. I know we had some donated from Pioneers, but Jason Herman told me that he had a bunch, so hopefully we'll get some more wood out there. So if you need some wood that needs to be burned, bring it on out to the ballpark.
Yeah, if you got any scrap wood, you can bring it out there and make sure that you get it done. Toria's reminded me here that the Burkburnett fight song is the Boise State fight song also. So,
now I wonder how she would know that.
Well, going to living there in Boise, Idaho for a while, but so we've got 3 college fight songs so far we've heard this year. We've heard On Wisconsin, and we've heard the Notre Dame fight song from Big Spring, and now the Boise State fight song.
Right.
So there you go. All right, Bulldogs are back out on the field. Steers have made their way back out on the field. Big Blue Band is making their way off the field, and we're going to get the third quarter underway. It's 48-14 here at halftime, and Steers have been kicking the ball off. Now they see what the Bulldogs can pull out of their hat. I'm kind of anxious. Well, I tell you, when you look at a situation the way the Steers are in right now, how do you coach a second half like that?
Well, I'm kind of under the assumption that Coach Davidson is like I'm thinking, and is pretty intense and wants to keep the intensity up, because you let your intensity down, you're going to get players hurt. You come in there and you let some of your players that don't play as much play right now and get some experience, varsity experience, which is going to help out in the playoffs, because you never know when whoever's going to go down goes down, and get some experience out here. So games like this does have a little bit of some positive side to it. So I think he'll keep the intensity up, and I don't think we'll hang 90 on him like we could, but I think we'll have a pretty good score, and I think our second team will come out here and take care of business.
Steer kicking team to come out on the field. Askew will go back deep along with Kobe Youngblood. We'll also go back deep, and I believe that's number 5, Brandon Ingram will also be back deep for the Bulldogs. Carrillo will come on to kick off into the Bulldogs for the second half. 48-14, Steers on top here at halftime as we get ready to get the third quarter underway. Carrillo wearing those neon orange soccer shoes. Approaches the ball and will send it to about the 32, 33-yard line, where it will be a fair catch by Braxton Bowie. And that's where the Bulldogs pick over first down and 10 at their own 32-yard line, 33-yard line, and their defense will come back out on the field.
Well, while we got a little breaking action here for just a second, give a shout-out to our web audience. My daughter's listening to me in Waco, Texas, so that's kind of cool.
We had some last week listening in Michigan, which was pretty cool. Some relatives of Tony Stansel, the Graham Siren. Wing T set. They're going to hand the ball off to Askew. It's Hunter Baca getting in there along with Tiny D. And who else?
Weston Womack, Tiny D, Taylor Riddell, a little bit of everybody.
So Baca in with some of the big boys up front. And pick up a 3 on the play. Bring up a second down and 7 for the Bulldogs. Going back to that wing T set, receiver on the left side. There's snap. They're going to hand the ball off, going around the right side this time, trying to string it out. And it is Hughes getting the tackle.
Yeah, and that was a heck of a tackle by Hagan Hughes, because you had a quick back, and it was Ron Hendricks that was running it out there, and Hagan Hughes just shadowed him and made a really, really good tackle. I think he actually lost a yard.
No gain on the play. They'll bring up a third down at 7 for the Bulldogs. Lewis will lead them back out on the field, but let's see what they're going to do. They're going back to spread this time. No, rather wing T set, receivers left and right. On the wing T set, Lewis under center. There's a snap, dropping back to pass, looking, throwing downfield. There's a man there, but it is incomplete as they try to get the ball over to Brandon Ingram.
Wow. Dustin McCorder was busting through that, and I swear to goodness, they had 3 Burkburnett Bulldogs literally hung on each arm. Can't believe there wasn't a holding call there, but anyway, it's 4th down.
It's 4th down now. And the Bulldogs go 3 and out. Hagan Hughes will go back to receive the punt. He's standing at his own 35-yard line. One thing about Burt, man, this guy can't pick up his number, but he can't punt the ball. 33, he just turned around for me. Well, that's Brandon Mullins on call. Yeah, and he can't kick it.
And a timeout, Burt.
Yeah, Burt can't figure out who they want on the field, who they don't want on the field. And a timeout by the Bulldogs with 11:8 left here in the third quarter. Steers on top 48-14 as the Steers are on offense. They have scored on every offensive possession tonight.
And that's really good. And I think we'll probably see, our starting offense out there this first drive, and then that's probably going to be it for the night. And I can't blame them. You want to go in to your next game healthy.
Yeah, that's one thing Coach Davis would like to do. He puts the starters back out for the first drive of the third quarter and then starts pulling them out. So we'll see how this one goes. But Hagan Hughes is going to drop back to receive the punt from Muller. That's kind of rough. You use a timeout that fast. I mean, not even a minute through in the first third quarter, and you already used the turn of timeout.
And I think that's what Coach Boswell said, too. He wasn't very happy with his Burkburnett Bulldogs.
But it was a high snap. Mullen brings it down. Gets off a great punt. A lot of hang time. Hughes drops it, fumbles it, but one of the Steers is on top of it.
Yeah. I believe that was Bonner Cotgame that got on top of that one.
It was Gonzalez.
Was it Gonzalez?
Yeah, Gonzalez comes up with it.
It's hard to see these numbers.
Oh, it's
white and gray. It's almost like the Texas A&M white with white numbers. I don't know what they were thinking either.
But I saw that the other day. I thought the same thing. I thought, man, oh, man.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't calling that game. It's been hard to see. And this is hard to see, the white and gray.
But the Steers will have a first down and 10 at their own 24-yard line. They're going to put twin receivers on the right and the left. Turner in the gun. Handed to Martin. Martin blows his way up the middle and gets about 12 on the play. He'll bring up a first down.
And, he gets about 5 yards, and then he has Burkburnett, 5 players just draped on him. He drags them another 5. It's fun to watch run.
So that'll bring up a first down and 10. The ball gets up to the 37-yard line. Clock starts up. They get the kick set. 3 receivers on the left, 1 to the right. Turner in the gun. Showing blitz. Here it comes. Turner drops back. Looking, throws out, finds Martin. Martin with another first down. Down the sideline into Burke territory at about the 48-yard line.
I tell you what, our offensive line did a heck of a job there. They were showing blitz. They came with a blitz, and Taylor Hopkins and Logan Taylor and Dixon picked that blitz up really good. They were coming right up the middle. I mean, very good job.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Turner in the gun. That's snap hand to Martin. Cannon blows through the line. He's down to the 35 and looking for the 30 before he's brought down. 3 plays, 3 first downs.
Well, Mr. Cannon's nipping on the heels of a 100-yard game pretty easy right there.
Cannon looks like he kind of overdosed on red Kool-Aid or something because he is jumping around like crazy.
We got a new tackle and a new guard out there. We got the guard is Hector Alejo, and the tackle out there is Hunter Dooley.
Big old Hunter Dooley.
Fake
the handoff, throw out to Patterson. Patterson rolling toward the first down marker and gets out of bounds. Going to be close to a first down. Let's see where they spot it, and it is a first down.
Yeah, when you say big old Hunter Dooley is only a 6'3", 240-pound freshman.
That's all.
Yeah, that's all. So that's good seeing him out there, and like I said, that's good practice for for him, and a game like this is good varsity experience, which he needs.
Turner sets it up, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Drop, back pass, throws out to Kenny. Kenny catches it on the left side. Goes up near the first down marker. Going to pick up about 7 on the play. It'll bring up a second down and 3. 9:20 left in the third quarter with the Steelers on top, 48-14. No huddle. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Turner in the gun. There's Snap. Hand the ball to Cannon, going around the left side. He is going to get close to the first down marker.
I think they were almost ready for that, but Cannon still did a good job. Picked up a couple yards. That's about half a yard shy of a first down there.
One of the guys that Coach Davidson was giving praise to was Cannon at last report. 3 receivers left, 1 right, 3rd down and 1. Hand to Cannon. Got some room. He's got the first down and gets it down close to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, Casey's doing a very good job tonight.
So 8:38 left in the third quarter, and the score at 48-14. Steelers on top.
I almost bet with that carry right there, Casey probably went over his 100-yard mark. Easy.
We'll find out here in a little bit. Steelers going to put 3 receivers on the left, 1 to the right. Turner in the gun, going to send Cannon in motion. Throws it out and off the hands of Patterson. And that will bring up a second and goal from the 6-yard line.
That was a hard catch to make right there. Landry had him pretty much open and then threw a little bit behind him, and it's hard to bring in, Cameron.
So the play coming in from the sideline. Second to go over the Steelers at the 6. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They're going to send Cannon in motion to the right. Turner looking for the end zone. Still looking, holding, looking. Here comes the pressure. Gets away. Now he's going to take off running. He's going to be down inside the 5-yard line, close to the goal line. And it is a touchdown.
But we got Laundry. I believe we got a holding against Graham.
That was a long time to wait. Yes, it is holding against Graham.
Yeah, those little penalties I said that we need to work on in a game like this when we're leading. You really need to work on stuff like that.
Just take it back to the 16-yard line, where the Steelers will have a second and goal from the 16. 8:02 left in the third quarter. 48-14 Steelers.
2 yards to go.
Wait for the Steelers to set up the offense. They'll put 1 receiver on the right, 3 on the left. There's Stat. Turner looking downfield, still looking, has a lot of time, rolls out right side. He's going to have to take it. He's going to be getting around one guy and knocked out of bounds close to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, right at the 5-yard line, I believe is where they marked him out at.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and goal. Picked up 11 on the play.
Boy, Landry scares me when he's carrying that ball out there the way he does. Ooh, that scares me. Needs to touch that ball. Touch that ball.
Oh, he's palming it like a basketball.
Yeah.
A little scary. 3rd down and goal from the 5. 3 receivers on the left, 1 to the right. Cannon in the backfield. There's the snap. Pressure coming. Throws it out. It's caught. But not much.
Nope. Western Winnegar.
Not much on the catch. And there is no gain, so they'll bring up a 4th and goal from the 5-yard line.
I believe they had that play snuffed out. They followed Winnegar right inside and was draped on his heels. I think we're going to try to kick a
field goal here. They ran a stunt past Dooley, and that got the pressure rolling.
You know, like I said, why not just practice right now? You never know when we might need a field goal, so let's give it a shot.
About 15-yarder here. Snap set, kick is up, and it is good. So Steelers get a field goal.
Okay, when is the last time we had a field goal?
It's been forever.
Yeah, I can't remember a field goal in a long time.
51-14 the score. Steelers on top. 30-second break. We'll be right back.
It's all new and waiting for you. The newly renovated Old Post Office Museum and Arts Center. Expect new exhibits and art in the near future. The Old Post Office Museum and Art Center on the square in downtown Graham, across from the Young County Courthouse. Call 940-549-1470 or log on opomac.net for upcoming attractions. That's the newly remodeled Old Post Office Museum and Art Center, where art and Young County history come alive.
Back to Graham Steer football. The Steers took a 51-14 lead over Burke as we play in the third quarter. 6:58 left.
And kudos to Vaughn Perillo for that.
Yes. And Perillo will push the ball. And fair catch taken at the 31-yard line. And that's where the Bulldogs will take over first down and 10. So the Steers defense come back out on the field. And up 51-14.
And we got a few new faces out there. You got number 50 Hagen Stahl out there and number 55 Blake Ball just checked in on defense. I believe you got Blake over the nose guard, and you got Hagen Stahl at the right end.
So 51-14 the score. Wing T set for Burke. Receivers left and right. There's the snap. They're going to run the option. They're going to knock it out to Brandon Ingram, and he is taken out of bounds by Hunter Baca.
Yeah, Hunter Baca read that play real well. Just went with the flow and just shadowed him, and they get about 3 yards on that carry.
They're taking down to 7. You know, Baca's a fun guy to watch. He's one of these don't give a rip kind of guys. Shirt tail's always hanging out. Stuff's hanging off of him the whole time. He's just hitting and knocking people down.
John Madden would love him.
Snap to Ingram. Going to hand it to Askew. Askew bottled up. He goes nowhere as he tries to run it Langley. Langley,
Yeah, you had Langley, and then you had Jim Paul Perry, I believe, was sitting on the ground holding him by the shirt. He wasn't going to go nowhere.
So the Bulldogs now facing a third down and 6. No gain on the play. 6:33 and counting. The Steers on top 51-14. Burke breaks the huddle. Steers will be in action next week against Mineral Wells, homecoming 2014. Man in motion to the right. Here's the quarterback going to pass. Goes back, middle of the field. It's caught in front of Womack. And number 5, that is Brandon Ingram catching the pass.
And that was a heck of a catch by Brandon Ingram. He let him up pretty high, and he made a heck of a catch.
Takes it down to the 41-yard line of Graham. So at the Graham 41-yard line, Bulldogs are set up with receivers left and right. Wing T set. Askew in the backfield. Ingram under center. Man in motion. They're going to fake the handoff, go the option. Ingram gets it, and he's brought down by Cottonyear.
Bonner Cottonyear snuffed that one out pretty quick. But I'll tell you what, I was sitting there watching Brandon Blake Ball on that play at nose guard. He is so low, and I ain't kidding you, as soon as the quarterback, Lewis, got the ball was just right almost on his heels. Good job by Blake Ball.
Second down and 9, 1 yard gain for the Bulldogs that time. Lewis good to center, wing T set, receivers left and right. Lewis calls the signal. Takes the snap. Going to hand the ball. No, it's going to be a quarterback keep, and he is in trouble. He's being pursued. He runs around the right side, goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line, and we're going to have a late hit, I believe.
You know, I don't agree with that call there. I mean, it was good hustle play by Blake Ball that brought him out of bounds, and he had him wrapped up about 2 yards in bounds, and they just fell over. And yet the referee went ahead and called that. I don't think that's a good call at all.
Dead false out, 15-yard penalty for hitting out of bounds. So the first down and the 15 yards. Well, when you're 51-14 and you've had coaches barking at you, you're going to get those. That's what those calls are going to happen now.
And that was a hustle play by Blake. He came from the nose guard position to make the tackle. Good job.
Down to the 25-yard line is Burke. Steer 25. The Burke set it up. Bulldogs set it up with the wing seat set. Lewis under center. snap, hands the ball off going around the right side, and this time right at the 20 or the 19-yard line was Hendricks.
Rizon, I believe is how you say it.
Rizon, yeah.
Rizon Hendricks. That's a pretty quick kid.
You know, something, number 4, Hayden McClendon, we called his name about 50 times the first half. I hadn't heard back from him, heard a word from him the whole half.
I know.
And he's out on the field.
Yeah, he's lined up wide right.
Yeah. Willis under center on the wing T set, 2nd down and 4. Man in motion. They're going to hand it. They're going to hand it to Askew. He's working his way up the middle, and he's brought down at the 5-yard line. And Womack's on the tackle. Yeah, it's hard to pick up which way Burke is going down. It's 4:15 left in the third quarter.
You know, I think last week if Askew would have been in, it'd probably been a different game with Decatur.
Probably so.
That young man is pretty decent little back.
So Burke will set it up. First to go from the Steer 6-yard line. Receiver on the right side and the left side. Man in motion going right is Ingram. Rolling out to the left. He's on the option and is a little slow getting that thing set up. Ingram is not for a loss.
Very well read by Peter Buchanan. He came from up from the linebacker or the monster position and made a good tackle. I think he might have lost a yard or two on that one.
They're going to lost 2 on the play. Second and goal from the 8-yard line. 3:26 left in the third. Bulldogs setting it up on 2nd and 8. Second goal from the 8. Wing T set, receivers left and right. There's the snap. Hand the ball to Askew and coming up from behind. Blake Ball and bringing him down. And that will bring up a 3rd and goal.
Blake's doing a good job. He's coming there nose guard.
That brings up pick up a 2 on the play. We'll bring up a 3rd and goal from the 6 now. 2:51 left in the third. Steers on top, 61-14. Kick. Twin receivers on the right, one to the left. Ingram gets under center. There's the snap. Pitch to Askew. Going around the right side. Tripped up shy of the goal line is Gonzalez getting in there. So it's going to be a 4th and goal from about the 1-yard line.
And I got to say one thing. They gave him a heck of a spot on that one, too.
Yeah.
Looked like he'd have been knocked down at the 3, and they gave him the 1.
So a 4th and goal from the 1. 2:12 and counting in the third.
Gut check time. But I say quarterback sneak in our future. What do you think?
Probably. Wing T set, receiver on the left side. Ingram under center. There goes the quarterback sneak, and he is in for the touchdown. The Bulldogs go downfield and get the touchdown, making it 51-20.
I think they knew he was going to do the quarterback sneak too, and we were all over him. He just drug us into the end zone.
All right, we'll see what the Bulldogs do here.
But they may do a little trickery. Nope.
Well, for the field goal, the extra point, Mason Everett will be on for the extra point. Waiting for the snap. Ingram will hold. Set. Kick is up, and it's blocked and no good. It looks like Buchanan got in there, got a hand on it, and the score will say 51-20 with 1:57 left in the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Was that Peter or was that Perry that blocked that? Well, I think we're still here.
Yeah, I guess we're still here. But it was either Perry or Skeeter getting in there. It looked like Skeeter, but it could have been either one.
They both have an 8 in the number.
Right. There's an 8 and a 1-8. 1:57 left in the third quarter, 51-20, with the Steers on top. As they will get ready to receive the kick.
No, I almost bet that Coach Davidson agrees with me on this. You know, they really probably didn't expect Burkburnett to come in and score 21 points on us, or 20 points, excuse me.
Well, they scored
3 touchdowns.
48 in a game against Aubrey this year, and since then they've been kind of on the rock. They've been averaging about 7 points a game in all their games. It goes to show you if they scored 48-1 and they're averaging 7 points a game, they haven't been scoring a whole lot.
Yeah, they've been shut down pretty bad. That's true. That's true.
Bulldogs going to line it up. From now on, you got to be watching for the onside kick.
Yeah.
Set it up, and it will go high and deep. It's going to be Hughes at the 20 after the 25, going down the right sideline. He's got a head of steam. He's at the 50. He may go. There goes Hagan. He is going again.
Please don't touch nobody.
And Hagan Hughes in for another run back on a touchdown, as Hagan Hughes just keeps taking the ball on those kickoffs and going for a touchdown.
I was just hoping he was ahead of everybody by 20 yards, but they don't want no block in the back.
Wow. Makes it 57-20 now, as Hagan Hughes runs it back for a touchdown. And we don't see any flags or nothing, so looking pretty good there. And we'll have the extra point. Trillo on for the extra point. As the Bulldogs offense comes right back out on the field. Wait for the snap. Set. Kick is up. And it's good. And the Steelers take a 58-20 lead with 1:46 left in the third. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back.
It's times like, well, now that we need to hold on to our vehicles as long as we can. And the Oil Pit has been helping you keep your car or truck for years. Literally. The Hughes family has been working hard to keep your family on the road and safe with oil changes, transmission fluids, and fluid level and tire pressure checks. And that family tradition Tom Hughes started years ago. Stop by the Oil Pit on 4th and Graham or call 940-549-5136. The
Welcome back to Graham Steer football as the Steers are up 58-20 with 1:46 left in the third quarter. And looking across the way, Matt, I'm not too sure if many Steer fans have left this one.
I don't see very many have left at all. Burkburnett side almost looks like a ghost town.
Yeah, they're leaving with every point. But Steer offense going to get another rest as the kicking team or the special teams run back a touchdown. 58-20 to score. Steers on top. Trillo sends one back to the 25. Looking for the 26.
Fumble. Was it a fumble? Or was that a foot?
I think it was a foot. I think it was a foot, and I think it was grass.
Yeah. Boy, that was Jack Hayes on the tackle again. Jack's coming out there on kickoff, doing a pretty good job. Way to go, Jack Hayes.
Jack's doing a good job. Every time he comes out, he makes something happen.
Yeah. And he's a youngin' too. What is he, a sophomore? Yeah. Jack Hayes is a sophomore.
Part of the Flying Hayes family.
The Flying Hayes.
That's right. They have been lots of them here for over the years. Bulldogs set it up, receivers left and right, wing T set, man in motion, and the quarterback, Lewis, getting away, is being pressured again by Steers, gets away and runs out of bounds. And we've got a flag on the play as it looked like Jim Perry was slammed to the ground right after the play was over.
But who will get the call?
It was Chris Gunn who we got a dip ball foul, personal foul Burke. But Chris Gunn, I think he was a little frustrated on that one.
Yeah, it appeared that way.
Gave him the Poncho Man Randy Savage body slam.
Oh, we got some new players out there. You got Trent Loomis over here on the right end, and I believe at middle linebacker you got Jack Hayes now.
I think you got
Clayton Hawkins out there.
Yeah. Looks like the only starters you got is Baca, along with Womack and Buchanan. Everybody else is
Travis Wilson out here in the corner.
all new. We got that Graham Auto Retailer Player of the Game coming up at the end of the game, plus your stuff of the game.
I have a good feeling I know who I'm going to choose for player of the game. would be our little running back.
That's what I'm thinking.
Heck of a job. Got my vote so far.
There's the snap. Out on the right side, not going anywhere, is going to be Ingram. And a big loss on the play. It'll bring up a third down and 23 to go.
I'm trying to call some numbers out there on the tackle, but they're so far away, and the numbers are killing me.
They're second down at 23. Shotgun this time for Lewis. 4 receivers. There's Snap. Dropping back, pressure coming, throws it at the feet of Ingram as the Steer defense is just pouring in like a dam just let loose.
Yeah. I think you had Clayton Hawkins out there covering that pass.
So 4th and 23 for the Bulldogs.
Going to have Womack go deep, maybe?
See. And the Bulldogs are going to come out in front again. They're going to take Gonzalez back deep down.
All right.
So Gonzalez to go back and pick it up. Hughes ran back that touchdown a while ago. Snap goes all the way to the goal line. Punt is away. Takes the Bulldogs bounce down to about the 47-yard line. But the Steers will have it on the Bulldog end of the field with 41 seconds left.
Now we'll see who comes out here on offense for us.
So with 41 seconds left, the Steers will have the ball back. Here comes out on offense this time.
Like we're still going to have Dixon out there. Have number 67, Hector Alijo. Am I saying that right, Rick?
As far as I know, sounds good to me.
Mom and Dad will let us know here shortly.
Turner's going to come back out with Cannon. Kimberlin, Smith, Patterson, and Parker, the receivers. No, that's not Parker. Parker's on the sideline.
Up. We had a little flinch over here on the side. That's going to be a false start on those.
It's pointing at Kimberlin.
Yeah, Stephen Kimberlin got a little excited, a little jerked just a little bit. Just enough to draw the penalty there. So I'm saying you get the young players out here in good varsity situations like this. It's good for them. A little bit different from JV at freshman football. You come up here and play varsity level. It's a little louder, fans playing, crowd cheering.
First and 15 the score, or first and 15 the down. Cannon takes it up to the 50-yard line. We'll bring up a second down. And about 13 to go.
You know a whole lot about Casey Cannon?
I know he's a great guy. I know he's lives with the Grosses. Part of the great Rose family that has been here at Graham High School for a long time.
Yep. And we're going to let the time tick out, I believe.
Go to the third quarter. Fourth quarter. Third quarter's over. Yeah. So the fourth quarter with the Steers on top 58-20. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Chances are, if you have a new driver in your household, you'll experience a car crash. Anywhere from a minor fender bender to a major gotta replace the body accident. Since 1958, Graham Auto Rebuilders has been providing the area with the highest quality body work with the latest technology available. With experience like that, you know you can count on Graham Auto Rebuilders to get your vehicle back in tip-top condition. Give Roger or Jimmy a call at 940-549-2357.
Graham Savings and Loan in Graham, Breckenridge, and Possum Kingdom has the tools and services you need to bank in the 21st century. Mobile banking with an easy-to-use app for your smartphone or tablet with tips on how to protect your identity and report lost or stolen credit cards. Check out the 1-minute loan application and online banking made easy at grahamsl.com. Whether it's business or personal banking, Graham Savings and Loan has what it takes to make life's dreams come true. Call today at 940-549-2066. Graham Savings and Loan. Member FDIC. Always supporting Graham and Breckenridge High Schools.
Back to Graham Steer football. They took the ball handoff to Cannon. Picked up 3 on the play. Bring up a second down and 7 to go. Ball is sitting at the 44-yard line of Burkburnett. We'll get the third quarter stats here in just a bit.
They don't blow away.
Don't blow away. 3 receivers on the right, 1 to the left. Turner in the gun. There's handoff to Cannon. Cannon going around the right side, and he is struck down at the 40-yard line. We'll bring up a third down with about 3 to go for the first. Or is it a fourth down?
I believe that's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, fourth down with 3 to go. And the first time tonight, Steers will be punt the ball. Skeeter's going to come out and try to punt it deep. Now, Skeeter has been a quarterback his whole life, too. So, with 3 receivers out here, you never know what the Steers might pull. And they're going to punt the ball away. It's a high punt.
That's trouble.
Oh. And it will be down at the 26-yard line where the Bulldogs have the first down and 10:31 left.
Yeah, through 3 quarters of play, I'll give you a stats real quick. Graham with 22 first down, Burke with 7. Rushing yards, Graham has 187 to Burke 178. And passing, we have 282 yards to 36 yards. Total domination. Sort of looks like total domination, but that was a few big plays for Burke. Good drive, but, I won't discredit him on that.
10:31 left. Steers up 58-20. Burke with the ball. Receivers left and right. Lewis under center. There's the snap. They're going to hand the ball. The quarterback will option. They're going to go to Hendricks. He's going to go out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And that puts the ball at the 31.
You got, Jason Brock out there at the right defensive end. Trent Loomis is left defensive end now. Blake Ball at nose guard. Clayton Hawkins at linebacker, along with Jack Hayes.
Dallas Baca and I guess Womack's only starters left in. There's the snap. They're going to hand the pitch the ball, this time going around the other side, and Skeeter gets in there on the tackle to Braxton Bowie.
Weston Womack came up for the safety position, made a good play on that too.
We're making up a third down and 4 to go for the first down. Third down. 4 to go for the first down. Receivers left and right for the Bulldogs. Wing piece set. Lewis under center. Send a man in motion. Going to hand it off. Fumble on the play, and it looks like the Steers got it.
I tell you what, that was all Trent Loomis there. He got the ball, and Trent Loomis was in his drill and caused the fumble.
Casey Brock ends up getting the fumble, and the Steers recover the ball deep in Burke territory.
Definitely credit Trent Loomis on that. Very good play.
Big hit. 9:46 left in the game. And the Steers are on top, 58-20. Turner brings them back out. Receivers on the left and right. Hand the ball off to Cannon going around the right side. He's going to squirt through, get down close to the 25-yard line. 58-20 the score.
There's more new offensive players in there. You have number 21, David Grove. You got number 7, Wes Winiger out there. 41, Connor Ham.
Steers going to set it up with a receiver on the left, 2 on the right.
believe we're going to the right.
That's a snap. Going up the middle is Cannon. Cannon working his way down to the 20-yard line and a first down. So the Steers will get the first down up 58-20.
Gonna just check back in at left guard.
Receiver on the right side, or left side to the right. There's the snap. Hand to Cannon. Cannon up the middle this time. And he'll take it for about 6 yards and bring it up a second down.
And Kenneth Dixon goes back out.
I guess I needed him for that one play, and then step back out here. Second down and 5 to go over the first down.
And Kenneth Dixon was one of the him and Bonner Cut game that broke hands, brothers.
Yeah. Yeah, playing with broken hands. Receiver on the left side to the right. Turner in the gun with Cannon. There's a snap, hand to Cannon going up over the right. Oh, he is hit hard as number 54, Danny Wood, comes in and lays the wood to him.
That's good. Danny Wood did get a good shot on him. Got him right on the thigh. Stings a little bit. I think that's what Casey said, too. Ooh. Let's block him, boys.
Might have a bruise tomorrow.
Yeah.
7:42 left in the game at County. 58-20 Steers on top. Steers facing a third down and 3. There's a snap. Hand up to Cannon. Cannon going around the right side. He's hit hard again. Still, now we got a fumble maybe on the play. We'll see what the call is.
I don't know. I thought that was a late hit on them, but no laundry on the field.
Yeah. Brings up a fourth down and about 1 to go for the first down. Try the field goal game, Coach.
I think we were pushing the circuit a little bit, Rick.
Oh, look at that, what? A 21-yarder.
Let's see. We got Connor Ham at running back now.
Yeah, Ham running back. We got receivers left and right. Steers going for a 4th and 2. Hand off to Ham. Ham gets it.
Good run.
That's right. Gets it down about the 6-yard line. So Connor Ham.
Good job, Connor.
So a great job there. By Connor Ham brings up a first goal to the 7-yard line.
And behind big old Taylor Hopkins out there, number 63. 6 foot, 280-pound center.
Connor Ham getting it done. Getting it back and running back receivers left and right. There's the snap. And the Ham again. Gets it down inside the 5-yard line this time, down to 4. They'll bring a third and goal from the 4-yard line.
It's almost be a ton for us. And the Ham.
Yeah, and the Ham. Anybody wants to know or was wondering, yes, his sister is the great Krisha Ham, who plays about everything at Graham High School.
And was very good at it.
Very good at it, too. One of the best kids I ever met coming through Graham High School. Connor in the backfield with Turner, takes the snap. Ham looking for the end zone. He is in for the touchdown.
Good job, Connor Ham.
Connor Ham gets the TD, and the Steers are back on the board again with 5:39 left in the game, making the score 64-20 at the moment.
He had a pretty good hold there with behind Taylor Hopkins, Logan Taylor, and big old number 66, Hunter Dooley.
So with 5:39 left in the game, Carrillo coming off for the extra point. Waiting for the snap. Hold by Groves as the snap set kick is up. And fairly good.
It was a high floater, but it made it.
Everybody was holding their breath on that one, but it barely made it, but it went. And the Steers take a 65-20 lead with 5 minutes, 39 seconds left in the game. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. Or I guess we'll keep it right here.
We'll keep it right here.
Yeah. 5 minutes, 39 seconds left in this one. 65-20 is the score.
So when's the last time we scored 65 points, Rick?
The last time I can remember the Steers going over this amount of points was a game in 2006, I believe, or 2005, when we played the South Hill Scorpions and scored 72.
Oh, wow.
So that's the last time I remember this many points. And it was also a game in 2005, I believe, against Hershey that went 61.
Yeah, what did last year's game with against Hershey? That was a high-scoring game, too. I can't remember the 50-something, though. 50-something to 30-something.
But I believe it's 72 that Graham put on.
We're going to get that.
Onside kick. Oh,
and he's going to go. What's the Womack?
My goodness.
Well, we got the ball back.
But I believe that 72 was the highest point total I've ever seen since I have been working here.
Well, I don't know how there's any controversy, how it's not our ball. We fielded the ball in the air. I do not know what these referees are talking about.
And we'll see what the call is. It went 10 yards.
Oh, it went 10 yards.
Went 10 yards.
Yeah.
Caught by Womack.
Burkburnett just fell to field the ball, and
Well, the wild thing about
grabbed
that
it out of the air.
The wild thing about that was not a design onside kick.
It was just a little pooch.
It was a pooch kick. Steers do quite often. It wasn't a designed onside kick, but it just went that way.
And they did give it to us. I don't know what the controversy was about. And I don't know why they stopped the ball. Why couldn't we kept running? We fielded it in the air.
I don't know.
I don't either.
But like I said, that was not a design onside kick. That was just a push kick to have him be caught by Western Womack. Twin receivers both sides going to hand the ball off this time to Ham. Ham working his way up the middle, still on his feet, still chugging, and pick it up about 8 on the, maybe 9 on the play, and bring up a second down and 1 to go.
I tell you what, Connor Ham had a few moves on him there, and then when they made contact with him, he just kept driving. Good run by Connor Ham.
He kept rolling with it. It'll bring up a second down and 1 for the Steers. 5 minutes, 6 seconds counting. 65-20, Steers on top.
No, I don't blame him for running on that left side of the line with big old Tooley over there, Hopkins.
That's a huge.
Yeah, and Logan Taylor. He looks short out there between those 6-foot guys, but he's not that short.
Snap the Ham going around the right side. Gets the first down. Takes it down to about the 26-yard line.
Well, we may just hang 70 on them here.
They do it.
And you know you can't help it. You got kids out there that want to play ball too, and they're going to give you everything they got right now.
Well, they're auditioning for next year.
You betcha.
65-20, Steers on top. 4:31 left. Wait for the play to come in from the sideline.
Taking every bit of the little time we can take.
Yeah,
4:20 left.
And Winnegar on the left side. You got who's over on the right side?
I believe that's Kimberlin.
Kimberlin. Hand to Ham again, working his way up the middle, taking it down to the 20-yard line.
I tell you what, Ham's striking me up. He's a chugging out there, knocking people over.
Also, let's see, Drake Rogers. Drake Rogers over there, one of the receivers.
Good to see Drake back in. Drake had a little injury and he's back and playing. Good mom and dad is here. Mr. Don Rogers.
3 minutes and 57 seconds left in the game. Steers up 65-20.
I don't know what we're doing there.
Yeah, it was just a stoppage of play. I don't know what for. Second down for the Steers. The ball is at the 21-yard line of Burke.
You got Groves at running back now? Is that right?
Looks like it. Twin receivers both sides. Groves takes the snap. He's up the middle.
Wow.
Takes it down to about the 11-yard line.
See what? They're just eating up the middle of that line right now, the defensive line.
65-20 score. 3:31 left in the game. Steers is basically just running the ball up the middle, right or left. Twin receivers on both sides. Groves, the Steers second baseman on the baseball team, also plays a little basketball.
Pretty good little baseball player.
Yep. And also a pretty good fisherman, too. There's a snap. Hand to Groves. Groves working his way downfield, taking it down close to the 5-yard line.
The 5-yard pickup.
Clock still ticking away at 2:55 left here in the game.
Well, I'm not hoping to run up the score, but I just want to see 70 up there.
65-20 the score at the moment. Waiting for the Steers to set it up. Going to put twin receivers on both sides. Groves will be the running back. Turner in the gun. Clock still ticking away. There's going to deal it.
Now they're killing me, man. I was 170, and we're just going to sit on it.
They're going to nail the ball. 65-20 the score. 2:20 left here in the game. And looks like the Steers are just going to nail the ball and give it back over to Burke.
And that's a classy move by Coach Davidson. It really is.
Going to let the clock run down a little bit. 2 minutes left here in the game. Turner. Let's see, I'm getting last year the score was 70-something against Hershey. And Turner takes another knee.
Well, I was wondering, I knew that was a high-scoring ball game last year against Hershey. It was a basketball score out there.
So the Steers up 65-20. Letting as much clock run out as they can. And letting her run down. Takes his last knee.
This is killing Landry's stats, rushing stats, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure enough is. Take that last knee and turn the ball over to Burke with 1:10 left. So the Bulldogs will take the ball back over at their own 19-yard line. And the Steers are going to improve to 2-0 in district play and get ready for the Mineral Wells Rams coming in next week. And we got a lot going on next week.
Yeah, homecoming, Thursday night, bonfire,
parades, and all kinds of stuff. And next week also, I'm going to have live and in person. We'll have all three of the homecoming week candidates on the morning show. Here's them. Lewis under center. Hands the ball off. Askew not going very far.
And just a little update on the Decatur score. Right now, with 1:33 left in the fourth quarter, Decatur Eagles up 28-18 over Mineral Wells. And over in Hershey, with 1:20 left in the fourth quarter, the Hershey Huskies 20, the Gainesville Leopards 10.
Wow, so Hershey's going to get a win.
Yeah, so you're going to have Decatur undefeated, and everybody else 1-1.
So Graham and Decatur will be undefeated, everybody else 1-1. Wow. Lewis on the run. He is dropped immediately.
Big old Jack Hayes and Trent Loomis on that tackle.
26 seconds of counting.
And we'll throw Jim Bob Perry in there, too. He was also in on that one.
Well, to see the last play of the game. We're going to have your Grand Lava Rebuilder player of the game, plus your stuff of the game coming up. Stick around for that on the Grand Staples postgame show. There's a snap. Quarterback keep. Pitch to Ingram. And Ingram brought down. And the whistle's going to blow. And the Steers are going to have a 65-20 lead and a win. So the Steers win at 65-20. And a big win by the Steers.
Have to look at that score again. I like to see that 60.
So 65-20, Steers come up with a big win over Burkburnett, go to 2-0 in district play. And looking for Mineral Wells coming up next week. And they'll come in 1-1. They said that last year the Hershey score was 71-39.
I knew that was a high-score ball game.
So I got that one. Thank you so much, folks. And, we're not like those East Texas teams that go out there and throw up 80 points on somebody and just beat them down. So I ain't saying no names in particular, but I think everybody in G-Town knows who I am talking about. Exactly know what we're talking about. Let me get the final stats of the game. All right, let's get the final stats of the game. Final stats, Graham on the first down, 26-8. Rushing yards, 250 to 198 in favor of Graham. And passing yards, Landry Turner with 19 of 26, awesome, with 282 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Burke was held 36 yards passing. So, like I said, Turner ended up with 19 of 26, 282 yards and 3 TDs. Casey Cannon, 17 carries, 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Hagan Hughes with an 80-yard kickoff return for a TD. So, I have a lot of possibilities for player of the game, but I have one in mind that I kind of want. Well, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a break, about a minute break. We're going to come back, and we're going to talk about that, and we're going to get some comments from Coach Kenny Davidson. We'll be back in 1 minute.
You can go out to eat anywhere. You can have a true dining experience at Dos Chiles. The first thing you'll notice is the impeccable service and incredible drinks. Next, the best in traditional Mexican cuisine will unfold before your eyes and taste buds with plenty of choices for everyone. Dos Chiles, for that intimate first date to a family outing, with locations in Bowie, Boyd, Bridgeport, and Graham. Cater your next event or reserve the party room. Don't just go out to eat, have a dining experience at Dos Chiles, where you are part of the family.
It's an ever-changing world, and Graham Interbank wants you to know that they're right there with you with personal and business banking to fit your needs of today. Offering mobile banking 24/7 from your smartphone, tablet, or desktop. When it comes to loans, checking, savings, or investments, Graham Interbank is ready to serve you. Call them today.
Welcome back to Graham Steer football, as we'll see if Corey can catch up with the coach out on the field. And I believe she's got him out there. They're out there talking, but yeah, she can get my message. Be ready to go.
What you saw in your offense, your defense, something out here with such a large win.
I was looking out of our offense. Yeah. Forward on. We're right up the way the exit. We got everything. On defense. Skill. Like overall, what's about it? Class.
So, back to you guys.
Picking up Coach Kenny Davidson out on the field, talking about executing, talking about getting it done. That's what they did tonight, offensively, defensively, everything. I mean, it was done right. So, and by the way, I want to thank Stephanie Davis for setting straight on that score. I think it's very, very. She will set you straight. Yeah, so I appreciate it. I appreciate her doing that. Thank you, Stephanie. Yes, very much. All right, Steelers win this one 65-20. All right, your Graham Auto player of the game. We could go a lot of different ways tonight. I mean, I don't know. We haven't given the Landry Turner all year long. That's my vote. What do you think? Well, you say Landry and I say Casey. Can we have dual ones? We can do both. Casey Cannon with 17 carries for 120 yards and 2 TDs, and Landry Turner with 19 of 26, 282 yards and 3 TDs. So both of them awesome. And honestly, too, you got to say it for our offensive line for one heck of a job for. I mean, without them, you would not have Landry Turner throwing the ball that far, and you would not have Casey running the ball. So offensive line did a great job, too. Well, Burke was all over the place all night long in the face of Turner. He was getting away. He was trying to throw the ball. It was a great night by that offensive line. Your Subway sub of the game tonight. Wow. I mean, Loomis with a huge hit to knock that ball loose. That was a big one tonight. Also, you saw some of those receivers coming in and doing a great job that don't normally get on the field a lot. Jack Hayes coming in
making hits all over the place.
Connor Ham coming up with a touchdown. So, I mean, I think we ought to give it all the above.
I agree with you. We'll give it to Jack Hayes. We'll give it to Trent Loomis and
Connor
Ham.
Absolutely. Well, they all did a great job out there tonight. Steers. Some of issues went on. Steers moved to 2-0 in district. Decatur moves to 2-0 in district. Well, you had a little bit of an upset with Hershey knocking out Gainesville, so that makes them 1-1. And now Middle Wells sitting at 1-1. So the district is in kind of a jumble, but it looks to me like maybe the Steers and the Decatur Eagles are starting to kind of separate themselves from everybody else.
Yeah, which is, you know, like you said, we weren't expecting Decatur to do that. We thought Gainesville was going to be it for us, but it's kind of neat that, you know, we faced Decatur the last district game, and that's going to make it pretty special for, you know, both teams to come in undefeated if that happens.
Be a lot of fun to watch, see what ends up taking place in that one. As Steers go to 2-0 with a 65-20 win over the Burkburnett Bulldogs. We'll be seeing Decatur coming up. But next Friday night, don't forget, it'll be homecoming. The Middle Wells Rams come to town, and it'll be homecoming. We're going to have a lot of festivities throughout the week. The Lady Blues are going to be in Middle Wells on Tuesday. That'll be first thing we're going to be doing. That'll be on the radio. And then coming up on Thursday, we're going to have the homecoming queen candidates on Thursday morning, and then the bonfire with a 2-hour remote broadcast from the bonfire. Getting you all ready to roll from that. The big bonfire pep rally will be a ton of fun. And what time does that start, Rick? That'll be starting. We're going to be starting at 5 o'clock. So we'll be ready to roll at 5 o'clock. So you can come out and be a part of that. And then on Friday night, you got Friday. You got the big homecoming pep rally, and then you got the game and everything Friday night. So it's going to be a full week of a lot of stuff homecoming coming up next week. So make sure you come out and be a part of it as the 100th year anniversary of homecoming at Graham High School. It'll be a great time. Have all. So we want to see you come out and be a part of it. And don't forget, those Graham Steers running 2-0 in the district. So pretty cool deal. I want to thank Morgan and Joe back at the station for taking care of business there. I want to thank you for listening on the net tonight on MyCountryRadio.net. For Tori down the field, for Matt to my side, I'm Rick. Good night. Go Steers.
You've been listening to a special broadcast of Graham Steer Sports on your local sports authority.